Morning, Shane.
Morning, Paula. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Um, I'm going to just let you hang out here if you want to mute yourself until we get some of your people, okay?
Um,
Thank you. Good morning, iPhone. Please unmute yourself. Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning.
Can you tell me your name so I can get you
My
labeled
name,
and Judge knows who you are?
my name is Amor Heister. Amorhister.
Thank you so much. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room for a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Hang on.
I'm not showing anybody waiting.
No, I thought Shane's in with us. And I thought, oh, I was talking to the,
They're not showing my waiting. I don't have a waiting.
oh, I got to make you, I'm sorry. That's what you meant. No, don't. Heather and find out. Do you know who our MIDC is today? Royce's? Okay.
All right.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Trying to.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Almashama, are you connected? Paul, you want to send a chat to that guy?
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Amor Heister.
Good morning, Mr. Heister.
Morning.
I've actually got two Heisters on the docket today, I think.
Yeah, you do. I just noticed I put
Yeah.
them
All right.
together as three, but it should be two in one. It's Mr. Amor Heister.
Yeah, I heard him the first time. All right, Mr. Heister, I've got a couple files here with your name on them. Let's see if we can take care of some business. From 12/12/20, I've got a misdemeanor obstructing justice and a civil infraction failed to change address on registration or license. The obstructing justice is a misdemeanor, carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, but I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. My question is the fail to on ID or a driver's license.
Fail to change
That
address,
take
you
it?
mean? Are you
Yeah,
talking about the
that's
fail to
what I
change
have a
address civil
question about.
infraction? Yeah, well, why don't you
Yes.
let me explain what I was gonna do, and then if when I'm done talking, you've got questions, we'll try to address them. How's that?
Okay.
First question is, are you prepared today to go forward without an attorney, or did you want to have an attorney?
Um. I have an attorney.
All right, did you hire one?
No.
Okay, have you made a request for a court-appointed attorney? Are you doing that now?
No.
No, you're not. You're not requesting a court-appointed attorney now?
Well, I did. Yes, I would like to have an attorney.
All right, we'll put you in the waiting room until we have one available for you.
Okay.
The other one is connected. I'll ask him to unmute.
Hello?
Yes, is your name Mr. Almashama?
Yes.
All right, I've got two files from November 6, 2020. Drove while license expired, which is a misdemeanor, and loitering, which is a misdemeanor. Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney? Oh, hold on, you got an attorney.
Yeah, I got an attorney. I'm waiting on him actually.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah. You said he gonna join at 8:20, I think.
He's coming in.
All right.
Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your appearance for Mr. Almashama.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein with and on behalf of Mr. Almashama.
All right, counsel, I've got two files here. drove while license expired and loitering. The prosecutor is not in our Zoom meeting yet, but did leave a plea agreement in the file. The offer is, if Mr. Almashama pleads guilty to the expired license charge, the loitering would be dismissed.
I'd have to talk to him about that, Your Honor. He did go get a license, if that makes any sort of difference.
Makes no difference to me. I'm just reading what the plea agreement is. It may make a difference to the prosecutor when the prosecutor joins us, and we can certainly wait for that to happen.
That's what I mean, yes.
Yeah, okay. You want me to put you in a breakout room with your client, or you want to just put you back in the waiting room until we have Mr. Kaplan join us?
Could you please just put me in the waiting room for now, Your Honor, and speak with Mr. Kaplan when he's
Sure.
available?
We can do that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks.
Mr. Alshama, we're going to put you in the waiting room as well.
We have a Nicole Murdoch. Do you want me to bring her in? Or let her wait? It looks like a Belleville one.
Oh, let's bring her in. I just sent a text to Royce.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Better than I deserve.
Bless you.
I have two files here. Two files from December 14. One is open intoxicants in a motor vehicle, and the other is drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. Each of those are misdemeanors, each one punishable by up to $500 fines plus court costs. Drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied is up to 93 days. Actually, each one is up to 93 days in jail. So joining us today on Zoom, Ms. Murdoch is the Belleville prosecutor, and he has made an offer. Counsel, I've got two different pieces of paper in front of me. I'm assuming the one from January 19th is the most recent one, talks about double parking.
Correct.
Okay. Ms. Murdoch, the offer is if you plead responsible to a third charge, double parking, you agree to pay fines and costs of $400. The prosecutor has authorized me to dismiss both of the original misdemeanors from December 14th. You understand that offer?
Did I double park or is that an offer? I'm confused. I'm sorry.
It's a third charge. So it'd be an added charge. It's a way for us to get you, charge you some fines and costs, but it doesn't go on a traffic or criminal record for you. So other than the
Okay.
money, there's really no permanent effect.
Okay.
You understand the offer, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yes, sir, I am.
And would you like to accept that offer?
Yes, sir, I will, please.
All right, I'll accept your plea of responsible. We're showing your address on Woodbury Green. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And are you working?
I am not, sir, as I explained to you before.
Yeah, don't rely on my memory, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
How long has it been since you had a job?
I was with Jack Products for like 7.5 years, and then I lost my job, and then COVID hit. So I'm kind of relying on unemployment right now, which I just got today. I was going to make a payment to the court today too.
Good. Yeah, you owe us some money on some other stuff too.
Yes, sir, I know.
It looks like you've got a court date now. Did you have a court date on some Van Buren stuff last week?
We had the case that you guys wanted me to contact the Amanda girl, and I can't get in touch with her.
Was that the assault and battery charge?
Yes, sir,
Okay, so we adjourned that one, didn't we?
which is bananas.
Yeah. All right. All right. Give me just a minute. Hey, Paula,
Yes, sir.
let me explain what's going on to Royce and then put him in a breakout with Mr. Hister. Royce,
Okay.
Amor Hister, Hister, obstruction of justice and a civil infraction, failed to change address. The offer from Mr. Kaplan was plead to the misdemeanor, 12-month delayed under 771.1, civil infraction would be dismissed.
Okay, plead misdemeanor, delayed for 12 months. Got it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you and good morning.
Good morning to you.
Paula, you need to bring Hister in so you can put him in the breakout.
I just brought him in, Judge.
All right, Mr. Hister, we're going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley, the court-appointed attorney.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Murdoch, back to you.
Yes, sir.
So you're currently on a payment plan. Looks like your next payment's due February 4th. That sound right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we've got these Van Buren files. You've got a date for those coming up down the road.
Which is, it should be only one file left, which is the Amanda Edwards situation, my friend.
Well, there's also shown an allow unlicensed driver to operate. Oh, no, unlawful display of license for 345. Is that included in that payment plan? Looks like it
Yes,
is.
sir. You included it and just
Yep.
told me to pay the 60 and then pay more if I can
Gotcha.
monthly.
All right, so on today's files, you've pled responsible to double parking. I've dismissed both misdemeanors. The agreed upon fines and costs on this one was 400. We'll just roll that into that payment plan then.
Okay, so should I go up to like 120? Because if not, I'm gonna be paying on this probably, I'm
Here's what
44, I'll be dead.
What's your minimum payment? What's your payment set up right now?
For $60 a month, sir.
Yeah, so you've committed to 60. We'll always take extra money and we'll always take money early.
Okay,
So
yes,
I mean,
sir.
if you hit on the daily 3 and you want to pay it off, we're gonna say yeah.
I wish, dude. Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. O'Brien.
You're welcome.
I'm going to bring a few in and see who they are. I'm not sure.
Hello,
Hi, can I get your name, please?
Mauricio Cruz.
Okay. Did you want me to leave him in, Judge, or put him back in the waiting room?
Sure. What time were you scheduled, Mr. Cruz? Oh, I found you. Never mind. All right, Mr. Cruz, we've got a couple files here. From October 29, 2090, we've got a possession charge. October 29, 2020, we've got a possession charge and we've got a civil infraction speeding. Let's see if
Yeah.
the prosecutor's made an offer on this. He has. The prosecutor's made an offer. If you plead responsible to charge number 3, an added charge, double parking, you agree to pay fines and costs of $400, then both these charges would be dismissed. You understand the offer?
Yeah,
And are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
He has an attorney of record.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Have you
Mr.
spoken to
Sheena.
Mr. Sheena, recently?
Yeah, I just texted him right now, and I
Okay,
talked to
where
him
they're at.
yesterday. He should be joining any second.
All right, we'll put you in the waiting room until he does.
Okay.
I'm going to find out who these other two are.
I'm gonna guess Susan Lane is probably Grover Lane.
That's what I'm thinking too. Diane? She's not connected. Gonna send a chat to Diane.
Fine. Might as well send a chat to Lane too.
We are back and ready whenever you are, Judge.
Well, you are. Mr. History's coming in. Mr. History, you there?
Yes.
All right. Good morning again. Mr. Nunley,
Good
your
morning.
turn.
Yeah, Royce Nunley on behalf of the defendant. After speaking with my client, he has decided to avail himself of the plea whereby he'll be pleading guilty to obstruction of justice under 771 in exchange for dismissal of the civil infraction.
Thank you. And Mr. History, you've gone over your rights, Mr. Nunley. You understand your rights and the options those rights present to you, correct?
Yes.
All right. You understand the possible penalty for the misdemeanor charge of obstruction of justice.
Yes.
And understanding all that, you're pleading guilty to that charge today, and you're doing so freely and voluntarily. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Sir, tell me what happened on 12/12/20 in the city of Romulus that makes you think you're guilty of the charge.
Okay. I had got out the vehicle and started running.
That covers it for me, Mr. Nunley.
Satisfied.
All right. That'll satisfy me. All right, Mr. Hister, showing your address on Newberry. Is that right?
Yes, that's the address. That yes.
Okay. How about a phone number? Can we put a phone number on your file?
313-578-1874.
1874.
Yes.
All right. And it also looks like you've got a file here.
For a ticket of $300 driving without license.
Yeah, failed display license. Looks like a payment was due back in December. Can you get something started on that?
Yes, I can.
Tell
Not
me
today
how much
though.
and when.
Probably like in the middle of February, like the 20th or the 21st.
All right. So 19, I like Fridays. 19th is a Friday or 26th is a Friday.
Probably the 26th of February.
All right. And what are you going to pay?
Probably like.
Okay,
Ooh.
you're scaring me. You keep saying probably. I don't want you to talk about what you might do. I want you to commit to something.
Okay.
You can always pay
$100.
extra, but tell me what you know you can do now.
$100.
All right, and you're going to do that every month?
Yes.
Okay. And are you working right now?
No.
When's the last time you had a job?
A month ago.
Where were you working then, Mr. Hister?
The airport.
Anything you want me to know before I set the terms of sentence on the obstruction of justice file?
No.
All right, I'll go along with the prosecutor. I'll delay sentence on that for 12 months. So stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. If your mailing address changes from the Newberry address that I've got on my file, you got to let us know, because if we think there's been a problem, we're going to send you a notice to give you a chance to explain. But if you don't get the notice, you don't get a chance to explain, and then this charge goes on your record and stays there. So
Okay.
Stay out of trouble. Court costs are assessed in the amount of $350. We'll add that to your current payment plan. So you just keep making payments.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
All right, you're all set.
Okay. Thank you.
Judge, we do have Mr. Sheena in the waiting room now for Mr. Cruz.
All right, let's find out. Susan Lane, you connected?
Neither
Sound
one of
good to
them
go?
are.
You're good to
This
go,
one.
sir. Yes, Mr.
Okay,
Histon.
okay, thank you.
Diane's not connected either, Paula?
No, neither one of them are. I
Kick them
even
out.
said,
Hopefully, kick them out when they come back in. Maybe they'll do it right.
all right. Okay,
Hello.
Good morning again, Mr. Cruz. Counsel, your appearance for Mr. Cruz.
Good
Yes.
morning, Your Honor. Gregory Sheena on behalf of the defendant, Mauricio Cruz.
Counsel, I've got a
Who's
plea
all-
agreement. I'm sorry.
Present. Mr. Cruz and I do. Sorry, Your Honor. I was just saying we do consent to being on Zoom.
Thank you. And counsel, I've got a plea agreement in the file left by Mr. Kaplan, Romulus prosecutor. If Mr. Cruz pleads responsible to the added charge of double parking and agrees to pay fines and costs of $400, then both these charges from October 29 would be dismissed.
That is correct, Your Honor. Mr. Cruz is prepared to tender a plea of responsible to the added count and would respectfully request that charge be dismissed. He just does ask one thing, Your Honor. If he can have 30 days to pay that
Sure.
$400, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Thank
Mr.
you
Cruz,
so much.
your address on Hip Street, a good one?
Yeah.
How about a phone number on your file, sir?
734-318-9504.
Thank you. Morning, Dan. All right, so I will accept your plea to the double parking. In keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office, fines and costs $400. And let's say due date 26th of February.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day, gentlemen.
You as
You
well.
too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Judge, Mr. Dewan Taylor is our 2:00 live bench trial with Jeff. I'm sure if he's calling in now, Jeff instructed him. I'm just waiting for Jeff to call in as well.
That's fine.
You want me to bring Schultz in?
Sure. Ms. Schultz, are you connected?
Did you get your audio on, ma'am?
Hear me?
Yes, we can. Good morning, Ms. Schultz.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Schultz, I've got 3 files with your name on it from December 2nd, 2020. Civil infraction violation of graduated license permit, civil infraction failed to yield, and a misdemeanor failed to stop or identify after a property damage accident. The misdemeanor carries a
Yes.
possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yes.
The prosecutor has made an offer on this file. If you plead responsible to the fail to yield civil infraction and plead responsible to fail to report an accident, which is lesser penalties than fail to stop or identify, then the fail to stop or identify and the violation of permit would be dismissed. Do you understand the offer?
No, not really.
Okay. How about you ask me some questions so we can get you to a point where you understand that?
So
What don't
he
you
wants-
understand?
He wants me to.
He doesn't
He's
want
gonna
anything. He's
dismiss-
making you an offer. You know what?
Oh.
I'm going to do you a favor. Mr. Nunley, were you listening?
Unfortunately, I was not, Your Honor.
That's all right.
Something about failure to yield.
If she pleads to fail to stop instead of fail to report, or excuse me, the other way around. If she pleads to fail to report instead of fail to stop, he'll dismiss the fail to stop.
Okay.
And if she pleads to the fail to yield, he'll dismiss the violation of graduated license permit.
Okay.
All right, so Mr. Nunley is the court-appointed attorney. We're gonna put you in a breakout room with him, so you can talk to him about this offer.
Okay.
We do have Mr. Kaplan in. Did you want me to bring Mr. Bernstein and his client back in?
We put them in a breakout or put them in the waiting room?
He's in the waiting room.
Yeah, bring him in. Mr. Goodman, give me just a minute.
All right, got you.
Mr. Bernstein, I've got Mr. Kaplan in the meeting now. Did you want to have a breakout room with Mr. Kaplan? How'd you want to do that?
Yes, please, Your Honor, just for a moment.
All right, do you want your client in the breakout room? You want to just put him in the waiting room?
Just the attorneys, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Goodman, I've got a file here with your name on it from November 7, 2020. Charge is drag racing. The prosecutor on this file has made an offer. If you plead responsible to double parking, which is a civil infraction, and you agree to pay fines and costs of $400, the prosecutor has asked me to dismiss the misdemeanor drag racing. This misdemeanor carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand everything I've just told you?
I understand.
Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you have enough information about the offer to make a decision about that offer?
Yes, sir.
And,
I'll take the double parking.
all righty. Got your address on Acacia, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, phone number?
313-378-0629.
0629?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll accept your plea to that added charge. Fines and costs as agreed. $400. When can you pay that, or do you want to set up a payment plan?
We can set up a payment plan.
You want to do monthly payments?
Yes, sir.
How much and when can you start?
I can start on the 1st, and I can say $50.
All right, so we're gonna do $50 or more every month. Let's start on February 5. That's a Friday. That work?
That works.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Have a good day.
Wait, sir, would there be points on my record or no?
No, that's just between you and the cash register, sir.
Okay. Have a great day.
You as well.
Do you want me to bring Mr. Bernstein's client in now, or?
Wait for Mr. No, there he is. Yeah, you can bring him in now. Mr. Bernstein.
Yep, see ya. Sorry about that, Your Honor. I was just relaying the resolution offer to Mr. Almashama. We're ready to go, though.
Okay, tell me what we're doing.
Mr. Kaplan has graciously offered to dismiss both counts. In exchange, Mr. Almashama will plead responsible to a double parking with an agreed upon fine of $400, Your Honor.
That's correct.
All right. Awesome. All right, Mr. Alashama, you want a payment plan on that 400 or a due date?
Sorry, what was that, sir?
You want a payment plan, like monthly payments, or do you just want a due date?
I mean, I would do payment plan if you can, yeah.
You want to do monthly payments?
Yeah,
How much?
can I do like 100 a month?
You tell me. Can you do 100? Because I will take 100.
Yeah, I will do it.
And when do you want to start that?
I can today, tomorrow, whenever.
All right, I'll give you until the 29th. That gives you plenty of time.
All right, thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Alashama, let me confirm your address on Silverleaf, correct?
Yeah,
And how about a phone number for you?
it's 734-353-6537.
6537?
Yes.
All right. Have a great day, gentlemen.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. Be well, everyone.
You too.
You can leave the meeting, Mr. Almashama.
Any chance I could get back in there for another second, Judge?
Yeah, with Ms. Schultz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paula, can you put Mr. Nutley back in with Ms. Schultz?
They're on their way back in.
Ms. Jones, are you connected?
Yes, I am.
Good morning, ma'am. I've got a
Good
file from
morning.
December 1, 2020. The charge is assault or assault and battery. Carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. The prosecutor on this file has made an offer. If you plead guilty to the charge of fighting, then the assault and battery charge would be dismissed. And the prosecutor is offering to do that under a 771.1 delayed sentence. What that means is for 6 months, if you stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses, no further problems with Ms. Davis, and you pay your court costs, then at the end of 6 months, the fighting charge would be dismissed. So that would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. So the assault and battery charge would be dismissed today. The fighting charge would be on your, basically be in limbo for 6 months to see if you could maintain 6 months with no problems.
I need
You
a
understand the
lawyer.
offer?
I need a lawyer.
Okay.
I need a lawyer because I did not fight anybody.
All right, I'm going to put you in the waiting room. Mr. Nunley is our court-appointed attorney today, so when he's freed up,
Okay.
we'll put you in a breakout room with him.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Brown, are you connected?
Yes, I am.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Brown, I've got a file from March 21, 2015. The charge is possession of marijuana, a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. The prosecutor on the file has made an offer. If you plead guilty to that charge, the prosecutor has asked me to take that under a delayed sentence. What that means is this file would be in limbo for a period of 6 months. If you got through the 6 months with no problems, no new criminal charges, you paid the court costs that were assessed, so on and so forth, then at the end of 6 months, this charge would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a conviction. Do you understand the offer, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes.
And do you have enough information to make a decision?
Yes.
What do you want to do, sir?
I want to plead guilty.
All right. Did you come in contact with Belleville police officers on March 21, 2015?
Yes.
And at that time, did you have something in your possession you should not have had?
Yes.
Was that marijuana?
Yes.
All right. I can accept your plea. I'm showing your address on Winthrop. Is that right?
Yes.
And phone number 588-3965.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Are you working, sir?
Not right now, sir. I had got shot, so like my leg is like messed up. I'm getting like home care service right now.
All right. Is there anything you want me to know before I set the terms of your sentence? Good morning, Tim.
No, sir.
All right, I'll go along with the prosecutor on this, Mr. Brown. I'll delay sentence on this file for 6 months. Stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. The address on Winthrop, a good one for at least 6 months more?
Yes.
Good. All right, court costs are assessed the amount of $500. I can put you on a payment plan if you can make monthly payments.
Yes. Yeah, you could do that.
How much can you pay? Tell me when.
I could pay like what? How
Tell me
long
what,
do
tell
I
me
have to
what the
pay?
minimum you know you can pay, because we can always take extra money if you're flush.
Right, I could do something probably like what, 100 a month or something.
You tell me, can you commit to that?
Yeah, I could do that.
And when can you start that?
I could start. I could start this month sometime.
Next Friday's the 29th. That give you enough time to get started?
Yes, yes.
So it's a week and a day.
Okay.
All right,
And
any questions?
where do I have to send the money to, or?
34th District Court on Wayne Road in Romulus. So if you go to our website, you get our address. You can even pay it online if you want to pay the extra fees. All the
Okay.
options are online.
All right, so what? I just type my name in and everything, and they'll tell me what to do.
Well, no, it's not that easy. You can go to our website and you can go on the homepage and it'll show payment options and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
If you want to pay online, then you put your name in. Then
I'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
And Mr. Nunley, your appearance.
Royce Nunley on behalf of the defendant. I just wanted to confirm with the court, there was an offer of a delayed sentence, right?
I think it was. Let me find that. No, there was no delayed sentence. It was just failed to report instead of failed to stop, and civil infraction failed to yield.
Okay, could I jump into a breakout room with, is it Mr. Kaplan?
Yeah, sure. Paula? Ms. Schultz, just hang out where you're at.
I'm going to find out who Malik is, Judge.
That's fine. I'll bring a Taylor in to talk to him.
Okay.
I just need one more minute with Ms. Schultz, and
Yep.
then we'll be ready to go.
We can do that. Paula? Mr. Taylor, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Taylor, I got you scheduled this afternoon at 2 o'clock for a bench trial.
Oh, it told me on the paper, it told me 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I don't know. My file's still showing 2 p.m. But I'd rather have you in early than late.
So I gotta come back.
Correct. Check in
Yeah,
about
so
1:30
can I
this
do it?
afternoon.
Yeah.
You got that?
Yeah, I'm just so ready to get this over, man. This is pushing my probation back, and I'm just
Well,
ready
hold
to
on
get
a
it
minute.
over with.
Hold on a minute. I don't have Mr. Bowditch.
Because I take medicine.
Have you talked to your attorney?
No, I haven't talked to him at all.
All right, you got a number for Mr. Bowditch?
No, I really don't. But like at 2 o'clock, like I might not be by no. I don't have no working phone. So like at 2 o'clock, I got business I gotta handle with my disability. I got a 2 o'clock appointment.
All right, so
today.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I got a phone number in the file for you, 677-1449. That's not working. A good number?
No, what I'm saying is I can
Answer
only
my
use
question,
my
Mr. Taylor.
phone
I'm
by
trying to
Wi-Fi.
hook up. No, let's answer my question. I'm trying to hook you up so you can talk to your attorney before 2 o'clock. Is that number a good number for you so I can have your attorney call you?
No, just give me his
right.
number. Hold on.
I'm not gonna do that. Hang out where you're at. We'll get him on Zoom and we'll put you in a breakout room.
All right.
Mr. Nunley, talk to me.
Okay, so after speaking with Mr. Kaplan and my client, she agreed to plead guilty to failure to report in exchange for dismissal of the other charges. So it'd be an added count of failure to report and dismissal of the original 3.
All right, so both civil infractions would go away, Mr. Kaplan?
Or, well, the misdemeanor and, yeah, both the misdemeanor and the violation of permit, the fail to stop the accident, violation of permit would be dismissed. She would plead with fail to report.
All right, but originally I've got 1 misdemeanor, 2 civil infractions. All those are going to go away for a plea to a new fail to report misdemeanor.
Yeah, she's going to plead to the 1 fail to report.
Got it. All right, Ms. Schultz, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. You've gone over your rights with Mr. Nunley. You understand your rights and options?
Yes.
And you understand the possible penalty for the added charge?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the fail to report?
Yes.
Were you involved in a motor vehicle accident in Romulus on 12/2?
Yes.
And at that time, did you fail to report the accident as required by law?
Yes.
Gentlemen, are you satisfied with the factual basis I've taken?
Yes,
satisfied, Your Honor.
Satisfied.
And Mr. Nunley, is there anything I should know about Ms. Schultz before I set the terms of sentence?
Yeah, she was afraid that you were going to put her into jail, and I told her that that was extremely unlikely. She seems, very remorseful. It seems like it may have been, just an accident. She didn't realize what had happened. She seems like a good kid. We ask that you, go easy on her. Don't put her in jail.
Ms. Schultz, what do you got going on? You working, schooling? What are you doing?
Yes, I work at Starbucks in Romulus right there.
Okay. All right. And I'm looking at your driving record. This is all you got on there. Okay. All right. Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
No.
All right. I'm going to assess fines and costs of $250. I'll dismiss all 3 of the original charges. You want me to give you a due date for the $250, or you want to set up an actual payment plan, like so much per month?
I can pay it today on the website.
All right. If you pay it on the website, it's going to cost you extra money because we use a third-party vendor. If I give you until next Friday, if I give you the extra time, then you can bring it in, drop it off in the drop box, show up face to face. We can take care of your transaction if you're here between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
I'll just do it online.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Paula, did we figure out who Malik's iPhone is?
No, I'm bringing him in now to figure that out. Find out who Donovan is. Malik,
Yeah, hey.
can you give me your full name, please, so I can label you for the prosecutor and for the judge?
Yeah, Malik Amir Heister.
The other Mr. Heister.
Okay.
Huh?
I said you're the other Mr. Heister. We had another Mr. Heister earlier. Different first name, same last name.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
No, it's not you. It's another guy. It was a completely different guy we dealt
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So you are Malik Amir?
Yes.
Yep. And I've got a file from December 12, 2020, resist obstruct a police officer.
Yes.
Possible penalty up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah.
The prosecutor's made an offer on the file. If you plead guilty to that charge, he's asking me to take it under delayed sentence, which gives you a chance to keep it from going on your permanent criminal history. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes.
All Are you prepared to make a decision on the offer from the prosecutor?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
Plead guilty.
Tell me what happened on 12/12/20 in the city of Romulus.
I was just riding with a group of friends, and I guess he had ran a stop sign. I don't really know him because I was coming from a room, and yeah, he just was riding. Then I guess he ran a stop sign and he got pulled over, and yeah.
All right, so now I know what the other guy did, but I still don't know what you did that makes you think you're guilty of resisting obstructing. So what did you do on 12/12 that makes you think you're guilty of this charge?
No, I just ran.
When the car was stopped by the police, you took off.
Yeah.
Got it. I can accept your plea based on those facts. Got your address on Harris, is that right?
Can you say it again?
I have your address on Harris, is that correct?
Yeah.
And phone number for you?
734-502-7808.
Are you working?
No.
When's the last time you did?
I can't remember.
Seriously?
Yeah, like 3 months ago.
All right, where did you work then?
Kroger.
How long did you work at Kroger?
Like 2 months.
All right, anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence on this file?
No, sir.
Harris Road address going to be a good address for 12 months more?
Yes.
All right, court costs are $450. You want to do payment plans?
Yeah.
How much can you pay every month?
50.
When can you start?
Like is a week from now good?
Next Friday's the 29th. That's a good date for me.
Okay.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you want me to bring Ms. Jones in to go into a breakout room with Mr. Nunley?
Yes, please. Mr. Nunley?
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Jones, we're going to put her in a breakout room with you. She's charged with assault and battery.
Mhm.
The offer from Mr. Kaplan is fighting 6-month delayed sentence. No further contact with Mercedes Davis. Ms. Jones, we're going to put you in a breakout room with the court-appointed attorney, Mr. Nunley.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to try to figure out who some of these other people are.
Jay Waginka is our building inspector from Romulus.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Donovan is.
Hey, Josh, do you know what Waginka's calling in for? What file?
He's scheduled for 10:10 with the Lala Investments.
Thanks. Zoom user, what's your name?
Keyshawn Berry.
Paul, you got that?
Yeah.
Donovan, are you connected?
Keyshawn is at 9 o'clock, Judge.
Donovan, are you connected? Goodbye. All right, Mr. Berry, I've got 2 files here. Drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied from December 6th. And improper transportation of medical marijuana in a vehicle from that same date. The prosecutor has made an offer. If you plead guilty to no valid operator's license on person, both those misdemeanors would be dismissed. No valid operator's license on person is up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 90 days in jail. If you plead guilty to that charge, there are no points, but that could result in a longer suspension period from the Secretary of State. That's completely up to Secretary of State. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Are you prepared today to go forward? Good morning. Good morning.
Yes,
Are you
I am.
prepared today to go forward without an attorney?
Yes, I am.
And do you have enough information to make a decision about that offer?
Yes.
What do you want to do, sir?
Plead guilty.
Did you drive a vehicle in Romulus on December 6th?
Yes.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea. Is Cherry Lawn a good address for you, Mr. Berry?
Yes, sir.
And can I get a phone number from you?
Yes. 313-880-9838.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Post office.
And how long you been with the post office?
10 years.
Is there anything you want me to consider, sir, before I set the terms of your sentence?
No, sir.
All right, fines and costs on the no valid operator's license on person, $500. I'm dismissing the original 2 charges in keeping with the agreement with the prosecutor's office. Mr. Berry, I can give you a due date or I can set you up with a payment plan.
Can you send me with a payment plan?
Yeah, you want to do monthly payments?
Yes.
How much per month? When can you start?
I can pay $100.
When you want to start that, sir?
A week from today.
All right, I'll give you a week and a day. I like Fridays, so let's do the 29th.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
All right, any questions, sir?
No.
You're all set.
All right.
Mr. Taylor, I made contact with Mr. Bowditch. I'm waiting for him to join us in the breakout or in the Zoom meeting.
Okay, sir. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. My
No,
bad.
you're good. Yep, you're good. Hey, Josh, I'm bringing in a DeAndre Collins. It's an
Yes.
assault and battery, but I don't see a plea agreement in the file.
Can you say that again, sir?
Good morning, Mr. Collins. I've got a
Good
file
morning.
here from December 1, 2020. The charge is assault and battery, possible penalty up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
All right, I've got the prosecutor for Romulus joining us in Zoom. Mr. Kaplan, is there an offer on that file for Mr. Collins to consider?
I just, I need a moment to review why
Sure.
there wasn't a plea
Sorry,
sheet. I
go
might
ahead.
have missed it. Okay, that's why. Yes, Your Honor. I apologize. There's no plea. What I could do is 6 months deferred on a fighting charge. This is the same case stemming from another defendant in the courtroom, which is Victoria Jones.
Okay, thank you. All right, sir, do you understand the offer from the prosecutor?
Yes.
All right, and are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes.
All right, and do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer?
Yes.
What do you want to do, sir?
Plead not guilty.
All right, you want to set this matter for a trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, you understand because this is a criminal case, you can set it for a bench trial or a jury trial. Do you understand the difference between the two?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you want to do?
A bench trial.
All right, and are you okay doing that bench trial on Zoom like we're doing this?
Yes,
Or you want a
that's
live
fine.
trial?
That's fine.
All right, I'll make a note. Paula, we got a date for a Zoom?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're all right. Paula?
Yes, Judge, we have February 4th. We can do it at 11 o'clock.
All right, you got that, Mr. Collins?
Yes.
All right, we'll send you a notice as well.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. Mr. Nunley, are you ready?
Can I speak with Mr. Kaplan briefly?
Sure.
Judge, I'm sorry, are we done with Mr. Collins?
Mr. Collins is all set, correct? I'll remove him if you put Collins or Kaplan and Nunley in a breakout.
Thank you.
Mr. Graham, can you hear me? Mr. Graham?
He's not connected. He's got somebody trying to do it
Yeah.
for him.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Graham, you connected?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Graham, I've got an assault and battery misdemeanor file with your name on it from November 15th. Charge carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer from the prosecutor?
Yes, sir.
What do you want to do, sir? Hello?
Huh?
What's your decision on the offer?
What's the offer?
I just explained it to you. The prosecutor has offered if you plead guilty to the assault and battery, it'll be a delayed sentence.
So, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that mean you're going to take the offer?
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. November 15, 2020. Tell me what happened that makes you think you're guilty of assault and battery.
Because I went to me and this other person got into a vacation, came to my house. We were playing a video game. We were just partying, having a good time. It got out of hand. We started arguing. He started threatening me. I wasn't saying nothing back. I was just letting him threaten me. And then the next day it's still going on. He's still threatening me. And then I finally responded to him because now he calling me like racial slurs or all types of stuff. So now I'm responding back. And then that same day, he sent people to my house to jump me. I have no idea, but they came to my house. And that's when I went to his house and me and him fought on his porch.
Okay. What's his name?
Jonathan
Geyer?
Geyer, Greer, or whatever. I don't know how to say.
So on the 15th of November, you went to his house to fight him over all this other stuff that had been going on.
Yes.
All right. I can accept your plea. Do you know Linda Schmitzer?
Who?
Linda Schmitzer.
No, sir.
All right.
She was the mom. She was there, Your Honor, when this occurred. That's why I have that in there.
Oh, that's Mr. Geyer's mother?
Yeah, she was
Okay.
on the porch with him when this happened.
All right. All right, Mr. Graham, is there any reason for you to have any contact with Mr. Geyer or his mother in the next 12 months?
No, sir.
All right. Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where do you work?
I started this. I was working at Detroit Thermal in Romulus.
All right.
Right where I stay at, but I got transferred to this dipping metal, making it shine like
Good.
company.
Right.
Yeah. So I start that tomorrow since today I had court and I was supposed to start today.
All right. And Evergreen Avenue, still a good address?
No, I don't stay there.
Let me have a new address.
6970 Carson Drive is where I live at. That's
Concert Drive? Concert like a music concert?
No, Carson, Carson.
City?
Romulus, Michigan.
How about a phone number?
313-319-0238.
All right. And is that Carson Drive address going to be a good one for you for a year?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence on this file?
No, sir.
All right. I'll go along with the prosecutor. I'll delay sentence for 12 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. No contact with Schmitzer or Geyer. Court costs are assessed the amount of $400. You want to set that up at a monthly payment plan?
Yes, sir.
How much can you pay?
20.
All right, I won't do $20 payments, but I can do $40. Can you do 40 a month, or is that too tight?
40. Yes, sir.
When can you start?
In 2 weeks.
I'll give you until February 5 to make that first payment. Any questions, sir?
No, sir.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Want me to bring Mr. Bowditch in so you can
Please.
explain about, okay.
Judge, I have to do a pretrial in front of Judge Green.
Yep, go ahead.
I'll pop back in 2 minutes.
Yep, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Bowditch.
Good morning, Judge Oakley.
Mr. Bowditch, little confusion. Mr. Taylor, our 2 o'clock bench trial today, came in early and he's got some concerns. I'll speak for him. Basically what he said is he doesn't know if he can be here at 2 o'clock because he's got some other stuff he's got planned. He wanted to know if he could get this thing taken care of because he's losing a lot of time. So I told him I'd try to bring you into the picture so we can put you in a breakout room so you and Mr. Taylor can have a discussion about what his options may be.
Is he normally scheduled for today at 2 o'clock, Judge?
2 o'clock for a bench trial live. Correct.
All right.
So we'll put you two gentlemen in a bench or in a breakout, and you can see Mr. Kaplan's here. If you need to talk to him, we can make that happen as well.
Who is here, Judge?
Mr. Kaplan.
Oh, Josh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think it's Josh.
Don't forget about me, Jeff. Yeah.
Josh,
So we'll put you in a breakout with Mr. Taylor.
I have Tamisha Pride and her attorney, Joe Cross, and he just dumped out.
Your Honor, do you want me to? I can call
Oh,
Ms.
you brought him.
Gordon, the complaining witness on this case. I can call her. She's expecting my call via.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Maybe we can do something. Yep, that's cool. Mr. Cross, are you there?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What file you on?
Tamisha Pride.
Pride? Yeah, let's see if I can find her file.
For some reason, Mr. Taylor didn't go into
Hello?
breakout.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Taylor, we're trying to get you in a breakout room.
Okay.
And Paul, I don't see Miss Pride in the breakout in the
I
waiting
just
room.
brought her in. I just brought her
There
in.
she is. Okay.
Judge, I don't know what's going on with Mr. Taylor. I put him in 2 different breakout rooms with Mr. Bowditch, and he's not going in. I've tried it twice.
Well, right now it looks like he's frozen.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened last time.
He's
Oh,
gone now.
he just joined.
Yep. All right, Mr. Cross, your appearance for Miss Pride, please.
Joe Cross, P55824. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. It looks like there's an offer in the file. If Miss Pride pleads no contest to malicious use of phone and harassment, yeah, I guess I don't understand the plea agreement, Mr. Kaplan, because it says if she pleads no contest to malicious use of phone and harassment, then the malicious use of phone, harassment, and threats would be dismissed. So that doesn't.
If I may, Your Honor.
Please.
It doesn't matter. I've spoken with Miss Pride on multiple occasions, including last night and today.
Right.
And any offer is being rejected.
Okay, so she wants to set it for trial.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Miss Pride, are you connected?
I am.
Okay. All right, counsel, we setting this for a bench trial, jury trial?
We're setting it for jury, Your Honor.
All right, and you of course know that we don't have any idea when that's going to happen.
I do know that.
All right.
And it's a 2017 case, so if it's 6 months from now, so be it. Miss Pride does want her in court.
Sure. All right.
Your
So
Honor,
I'm gonna add these. Pardon me?
I apologize. I just want to make sure. Miss Gordon, are you on the line? Can you hear this?
Yes, I am. I hear you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Your Honor, with into a jury trial.
I lost your audio, Mr. Kaplan.
Your Honor, I apologize.
That's all right.
Your Honor, obviously that, you know, she got a right to a jury trial. My only concern is that this is multiple charges stemming from 2017. During the pendency of the other cases, she continued to call and threaten and harass Miss Gordon, who's on the phone, and then left and didn't come back for 3 years. And my client and Miss Gordon, the complaining witness, is concerned that this is going to continue again now that this is pending.
All right, we can talk about that for bond. Mr. Cross, Miss Pride, don't speak, please. Mr. Cross, any reason not to order a no contact order between Miss Pride and the complainant?
None.
Okay, Miss Pride, you're on a personal bond now. I'm just going to make a condition. You have no contact with that lady at all. So no social media contacts. Don't send her Hallmark cards or flowers. You run into her somewhere on the street, you turn around and go the other way. You have no contact with her.
Absolutely.
Understood?
Yes.
All right.
And Your Honor,
Yes.
if we could just add that there's no contact through a third party either.
Okay, Miss Pride. So that means you don't have somebody else contact the lady either.
Exactly.
Okay.
Can I add something, please?
Miss Gordon, Your Honor, Miss Amber Graham wants to speak real quick. Yes.
Okay, what I would like to add is that we have new issues between our children and our children's father, which requires some sort of contact. It's in regards to Child Protective Services, and I'm sure Ms. Pride is aware of it. So I just want to make that aware, put that on the record also, that I do not want any contact personally with Ms. Pride, none whatsoever. However, I do understand the third party will be contacting the both of us in regards to this issue.
Yeah, that's not a problem. If as part of that investigation, you ladies have to be in the same room or something like that, that's not going to violate these terms.
Okay.
That's a formal process through Child Protective Services. That's not going to violate this order. But in that room, I don't expect you two ladies to be yelling at each other either. That would violate this order. All right.
Absolutely, I agree. I just
All right,
want to
Mr.
make sure that
Kaplan,
you-
Mr. Cross. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, Mr. Kaplan, Mr. Cross, satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, have a good day, folks.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Bowditch, Mr. Kaplan was going to make an attempt to get a hold of the complainant for today's 2 o'clock bench trial to see if maybe that we could do something and still allow Mr. Taylor to take care of his other business.
That would be fine, Your Honor.
All right.
Should I go into a breakout room with Mr. Kaplan?
Yeah, Your Honor, if we could do that briefly.
Okay. All right, Mr. Taylor, hang out.
Okay.
He's still there with us.
Okay,
Yep.
sir. You hear me?
Yep, you're good. Paula,
Okay.
you can put the guys.
I was
in the
just making
breakout?
sure.
They're in there, Judge.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. We just can't get people connected today.
Donovan is Donovan Hunter. He did come back in.
Did he get audio?
Now, I haven't brought him into the meeting room, Judge.
See if he's got audio.
Okay.
You know what time he's scheduled? I got him.
Neither one of them are connected.
No.
The iPhone user is Walter Butler, too, by the way. Ms. Haynes is connected.
Hello.
Good morning, Miss Haynes.
Good morning.
Give me just a minute. Miss Haynes, when are you scheduled today?
Today at 9:20 a.m.
9:20. Thank you, ma'am. There you are. Just trying to find you on my list so I can cross you off. All right. How in the world are you doing that? You're showing up sideways on my Zoom.
I'm not sure.
There you go. Yeah, I felt like I had to do this.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Ms. Haynes, I've got two files here for November 17, 2020. One charge is malicious destruction of private property. The other charge is assault or assault and battery. Each of these is misdemeanor. Each of these is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney? You can close that about halfway. Ma'am?
Yes.
All right. And do you have enough information on the offer from the prosecutor to make a decision about that offer? Oh, you didn't hear the offer yet. The offer is if you plead guilty to these charges, the prosecutor is going to ask me to take these under a delayed sentence. So that means for 12 months, if you stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses, you pay whatever court costs I might assess, then at the end of 12 months, this would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. You understand all that?
As in, is that probation or?
It's not probation where you're going to have to report once a month or something like that. But you're still going to be under the jurisdiction of the court for that 12 months. So these cases are kind of hanging out over your head. They're in limbo for 12 months to see if you can stay out of trouble.
Okay, so with that, what comes along with, like, you can't travel or nothing like that?
Nope, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you to stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses, and pay court costs. And I'll give you a payment plan on the court costs.
Okay, what was the court cost?
The total on the files would be $600, both files together.
Okay, the only thing about that situation for the assault and battery, I didn't assault anyone.
Then you might not want to plead guilty.
Yeah, I didn't assault anyone.
Okay. All right. I can set these cases for trial, or I can let you talk to the court appointed attorney if you think that might help you.
Yes, I could speak to someone.
All right. Hey, Royce.
He's probably still with Judge
Yeah.
Green.
Ms. Haynes, we're going to leave you in our meeting. We're just going to mute you. And as soon as we can stick you in the room with the attorney, we will do so.
I have another question.
Go ahead.
So will I be, can I tell my side of the story?
Yeah, start by telling your side of the story to the attorney, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, on the Taylor matter, anything we can do today?
Your Honor, I'm going to put forward a motion to dismiss. There's no complaining witness. Mr. Kaplan had to get out of the Zoom, and now he's coming right back, technical issues. But he said there's going to be no complaining witness. He hasn't had any luck finding it.
Your Honor, Josh Kaplan for the record. I have tried contacting the complaining witnesses over the last 4 weeks or so, multiple times. No one has gotten back to me, and I've not been able to reach anybody.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Taylor, you got good ears? You hear me? You connected? You're muted, sir.
Oh, all right. You hear me?
Yep. Now you're on. Did you hear what Mr. Kaplan and Mr. Bowdish just told me?
Motion for dismissal. I think it was breaking up when I was trying to unmute.
Correct. Mr. Bowdich has made a motion to dismiss because Mr. Kaplan does not have a complainant to go forward with the file. So I will dismiss this without prejudice. That means, although it's unlikely, it is possible for Mr. Kaplan to recharge down the road if he chooses to. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're all set. Go take care of your business this afternoon.
Thank you,
Your Honor, do we have a case number for that?
It's 20RP.
Thanks, Paula.
You're welcome. 05436.
Judge, may I be a breakout room briefly with Ms. Victoria Jones?
You can. Then I've got another lady ready for you too.
Judge, I have to leave and go into Judge Green's Zoom.
Thank you, Mr. Bowdich.
Thank you, Judge.
Paula, we need Royce and Ms. Jones in a breakout.
Your Honor, who's
What I
waiting to
do?
speak with Royce so I can send him the police report?
It is Miss Haynes.
Haynes, okay, thank you.
Do I leave now?
You're all set, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay.
All right, so Miss Haynes, you're right where you're at. We need you there.
I'm sorry, I kicked the Motto and Hunter out again because neither one of them paid attention to the chat.
Right.
They both came back in. Next one is Walter Butler.
Yeah, let's see if he's connected.
He's at 850.
Just one.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Miss Haynes, what's up?
I was gonna say, could I just pay the $600?
No, because the deal was you're going to plead guilty to assault and battery, and you already told me you didn't do that. So now I can't take a guilty plea to assault and battery. So just bear with me. We'll have you talk to Mr. Nunley. We'll figure out a way to go forward.
Well,
Mr. Butler, you are Walter Butler?
yes, sir. Yes,
Mr. Butler, I've got 2 files for November 9. Misdemeanor, medical marijuana, improper transportation in a vehicle, and civil infraction, defective equipment. The prosecutor has made an offer. If you plead responsible to a third charge, double parking, you agree to pay fines and costs of $200, then both the original charges for November 9 would be dismissed. Do you understand the offer, sir?
Good deal.
Yes?
Good deal.
I
said
think
yes.
so. You understand
Yes,
that
sir.
offer?
Yes, sir. No problem.
And you're willing to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yeah, I can do that.
And you want to take that deal?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. I can give you a due date for that $200, Mr. Butler, or I can set you up with a payment plan. How you want to handle it?
Nah, we're just gonna go ahead and get that out the way.
All right. So if I give you until the 29th, next Friday.
That works. That's cool.
All right. You're a local guy, so you can pay that, drop it in our Dropbox, or come on up and do a face-to-face between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.
Oh, you
That way
still
you
can
won't
come
have
on.
to pay any
You
extra
still
fees.
can come in. You still can come and do a face to face.
Between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., our security guys will take care of you at the front door.
Okay, cool. All right, you have that. Okay,
You're all set.
All right. How you do this?
And Mr. Nunley.
Yeah, so we are ready on Ms. Jones. We're just asking for an adjournment so that the prosecutor has an opportunity to reach out to the victim and see what's going to happen.
Why don't you set this for let's do it formally. We'll set it for a final pretrial. Complainant must be present for the final pretrial. Does that help?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
And Paula, what's our next date? February 4th.
Did you say February 4th, Judge?
Correct. And the actual time will be determined by the clerks when they send out the notice.
Got it.
Sorry
right,
about that. I was muted. Sorry.
No, we got you February 4th. All right, Miss Jones, I'm going to put you on a personal bond. Raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
You swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to court in the amount of $1,000 if you violate bond. Condition number 1, you cooperate with Mr. Nunley so we can hopefully take care of some business with the next court date. And condition
Yes.
2, you stay out of trouble. No new charges in the meantime.
Yes.
Enjoy your day, ma'am.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. So, Royce, we're going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Haynes. Miss Haynes is charged with MDOP and assault and battery. Josh's offer was she pleads to those two with a delayed sentence on both. She is adamant that she did not assault and batter anyone, so I suggested she might want to talk to you to find out what her options are in more detail.
And Mr. Nunley, you have the police report.
Thank you.
We'll put you two in a breakout room ASAP.
Your Honor, while we have a minute, at 10:20, I'm gonna have to take about 10 minutes to step off.
No problem.
I'll be
Thank
back
you.
as soon as I can.
We have Gary Fink next. He's at 9:30.
Yeah, you can bring him in. I did not. No, no. Good morning. Mr. Fink, are you there?
Not connected. I'll send a chat.
I just brought all those people in one more time, see if they can get connected.
All right.
Good morning, Mr. Oakley.
Who is this?
Darrell Banks.
Good morning, Mr. Banks. You're connected.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Banks, I've got a file here from September 10, 2020. The charge is assault and battery. The prosecutor has asked me to dismiss this file, and I'm going to guess it's okay with you if we do that.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your day, sir.
Your Honor,
You too.
for the
Have a great
record,
day, sir.
just for the record, Your Honor, I am dismissing after I spoke to the complaining witnesses who do not wish to continue with the case.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Diane, are you connected?
She is.
Diane?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your name?
Rachel Zupanzik.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, I've got a file with your name on it from September 24, 20. The charge is assault or assault and battery. Possible penalty up to 90 days, up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you prepared today to go forward without benefit of an attorney?
I would like an attorney, please, if provided one.
All right. It'll be a minute before we have somebody available. We'll let you talk to the court-appointed attorney.
Thank you. Do I
Just
just
gonna
stand
mute-
here?
I'm just going to leave you where you're at and mute you. Banks is the one we just dismissed, wasn't it?
Yes. I'll
Removing him.
okay.
Mr. Fink? Mr. Hunter?
None of them are connected. I've already sent numerous messages by chat. I'm going to take Motto out as well. I've sent her numerous messages. Mr. Fink just popped back in.
Kick him out again. I'm done playing. We'll reschedule these people. They're wasting time. Good morning, Jim. I just want to touch base with you. We're still waiting for the defendant to show up, I think. Wasn't that scheduled at 10?
I believe 10:10, Your Honor. It was with,
Yeah, Dalala.
yes.
Yep. All right. Nothing yet.
Okay, I'll stand by.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Judge, could I get put back in that breakout room with Miss Haynes? We're going over this police report together.
Hello?
Miss Haynes, we're going to put you back in the breakout room. Those breakout rooms are set up so they automatically time out. So we're going to put you back in with Mr. Nunley.
Okay.
Yeah, sooner or later you think they'd get the hint, but sooner or later you think they'd get the hint. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Mr. Hunter,
There you go. Oh my, I could not hear y'all for the longest.
you weren't connecting your audio, so we do have you connected now.
Okay.
Mr. Donovan Hunter is connected.
Yep. Mr. Hunter, I've got a file here for November 8, 2020. The charge is assault or assault and battery. Possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Sure.
The prosecutor's made an offer. If you plead guilty to this charge, the prosecutor's asked me to consider a 12-month delayed sentence. What that means is for 12 months, if you stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses, and pay whatever court costs may be assessed, then at the end of the time period of 12 months, this would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. Do you understand the offer, sir?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer?
I ain't do nothing I don't know what y'all talking about. That's assault and battery. Cause I didn't do nothing to the kid for me to
I'm
even
sorry?
have this. I didn't even do nothing to the kid for me to even have this paperwork anyways.
Your audio's breaking up really bad. Say that again slowly.
I said I didn't even do nothing to the kid to even have assault and battery charge to my name anyways.
Well, you did enough that they charged you, so, or somebody said you did enough that you got charged.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do nothing at all. It's what I'm verbally trying to tell you.
Your Honor, for the record, we already had Mr. Graham here. This is the same case that was Mr. Graham and Mr. Hunter and a few others struck a committed assault and battery against Mr. Geyer on his porch in front of his mother, Miss Schmitzer.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Hunter, I'm just telling you what the offer is from the prosecutor. You do not have to accept that offer. If you want to set this case for trial, we can do that.
That's what you're asking me?
No, I'm telling you, you do not have to accept the offer that I told you about from the prosecutor, the delayed sentence. You can always set this case for trial if you want to do that.
Okay. And how do I go about that?
Tell me you want a trial.
Oh, then, I would like to trial then.
Okay. This is a criminal matter. That means you have a right to a jury trial or a bench trial. Do you understand the difference between the two?
No, can you?
Sure. With a bench trial, the judge makes all the decisions, factual decisions and legal decisions. So if there's a question of what law might apply, the judge make that decision. If there's a question of who threw the first punch, that's a factual decision. With a bench trial, the judge makes that decision. But with a jury trial, the jury decides the factual questions and the judge decides the legal questions. You understand the difference?
Yeah.
All right. The other thing I can tell you is because jury trials have a lot more people involved, jury trials take longer to hold. So for example, where I might be able to do a bench trial on a case and do it in an hour or two, it might take all day with the jury just because you have to get, the process is more involved. You understand that?
Yeah.
Lastly, because of COVID, I'm scheduling bench trials a lot sooner than I'm going to be scheduling jury trials.
Okay.
Does that give you enough information to decide what you want to do to go forward?
A little. If I didn't touch the man at all, I promise you, I don't even care what I do. I didn't touch this man. I promise you, I never touched this man. I wouldn't be
Okay,
sitting
that doesn't
here.
help me.
Right.
You've told me you don't want to plead guilty. So the next step is for me to set it for trial. You need to make a decision on what kind of trial. You telling me repeatedly that you didn't do anything wrong doesn't get us past the not guilty plea.
You're right.
So if you need some assistance, I can let you talk to an attorney. I can give you an adjournment so you can talk to some people you trust, however you want to do that. But you telling me you didn't do anything wrong doesn't help me with what I need to do today, which is set a date and move forward.
Okay. You said the bench was all right. A bench trial will be straight. It will be okay. A bench trial.
All
Will be
right.
okay.
And are you okay with a bench trial by Zoom, like we're meeting today, or would you prefer a live bench trial?
Yeah, that's fine.
Zoom is fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right. We're going to set this at the February 4th, 11 a.m. And you will get a notice. We'll mail that notice to the Notre Dame and Inkster address.
Okay.
All right.
All I need. Okay.
You're all set.
All righty.
Judge, I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Nutley.
Judge,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was
They
checking
kicked
out
us out of the
something else.
breakout. Oops.
I'm sorry. Was that a Zoom bench trial?
It was.
Thank you.
Royce?
We got kicked out of the breakout room again. I need another minute with Ms. Haynes.
All right. Paula? Paula, maybe we got to set them up for longer and just hope that the attorney can get the client out of it when it's time.
Well, either that or when he pops in, I can close the room out and just kick him out of there. We're finished with Mr. Hunter, correct?
Correct.
I'm removing him. We have Amira Parks.
Bring her in.
Okay. She's scheduled at 9:30.
Got her. Let's find out who Brianna is too. Brianna, what is your full name?
Brianna Boyd.
I'm sorry, last name?
Boyd.
Boyd?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what time were you scheduled, Miss Boyd?
9:45.
Thank you. We're gonna relabel you so we can find you again when we want you. And we'll put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
Paula, I don't see a Boyd.
She's
on our
scheduled for
docket.
she's scheduled for I think 9:50, Your Honor. Excuse me, 10 a.m. The Belleville case.
Sorry, she has an attorney too, Kevin Basant.
And her last name is Boyd, B-O-Y-D. I do not see a Boyd
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's on 10 o'clock, Judge, right under Vaughn.
Oh, there we go.
I just got a chat from Amira Parks that says her volume isn't working on her phone.
Get her phone number.
We are ready to proceed whenever the court is ready with Ms.
All right. Give me just a minute. Miss Clanton, are you connected?
Yes.
All right, hang out right there till we're ready for you. Mr. Nunley, your appearance for Miss Haynes.
Yeah, Royce Nunley on behalf of defendant. After speaking with her, going over the police report with her in the breakout room, she has decided to avail herself of the plea whereby she'll be pleading guilty to the 2 charges in exchange for a delayed sentence.
All right. Miss Haynes, you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Nunley today?
Yes.
And you understand the possible penalty for the charges today?
What's the possible penalty?
Up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail on each file.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Nunley, would you like to do some voir dire?
Sure. Let me get back to the date of the offense.
Date of the offense is November 17, 20.
So Ms. Haynes, is it true that on November 17th of 2020, you were in the city of Romulus in the Amazon parking lot?
Yes.
And is it true at that time that you had an altercation with somebody named Laura Tarwaki?
Yes.
Okay, and you guys started arguing from your cars in the parking lot, correct?
Yes.
And at some point, you both got out of your cars to confront each other. Is that also correct?
Yes.
Then is it true that at some point you kicked the back door of the vehicle?
Yes.
And during your argument, is it also true that that while you were yelling at each other, you pushed her face back with your hand?
Yes.
Okay. And after that, you both got in your cars and drove away, correct?
Yes.
Satisfied?
I am, thank you. Ms. Haynes, I can accept your plea to both those charges. Are you still on Joy Road?
Yes.
And can I have a phone number?
248-558-0953.
Is there anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence?
No.
All right, prosecutor has made a recommendation for a delayed sentence. I'll go along with that for 12 months. Stay out of trouble, no new criminal offenses. That address on Joy Road going to be good for another year?
Yes.
All right, if you move, let us know where to find you. Your court costs on each of these 2 files is $300 for a total of $600. I can give you a due date or I can set you up with monthly payments. How do you want to handle it?
Monthly payment.
How much can you pay?
A month.
How much per month?
Maybe like around 100.
All right. I'll set you up at 75. You can always pay extra. Can you start that on or before next Friday, the 29th?
No.
February 5th give you enough?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
You're all set.
So it's the paperwork's coming in the mail.
Correct.
Okay, and the way to pay it also.
You'll get the information on that as well, and you can always check out our website, 34th District Court.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm all set.
You are.
Would you like me to put Mr. Nunley in with Mr. Bancek?
Yeah, Royce, on Mr. Zabancic, the charge is assault and battery out of Belleville. September 24 is the incident date, and there is no offer. So we'll put you and Mr. Zabancic in breakout.
Okay.
Royce, I upped it to 10 minutes, so.
Ms. Clanton, I've got a file here from June 22nd, 2020. Charges assault or assault and battery. Mr. Kaplan, I don't see a plea agreement in this file either.
Your Honor, this is a case where we were previously there and you requested the victim appear. I can give her a call. She does want to continue with these charges.
She does not want to?
She does want to, yes.
All right.
I can, let me just get the file and I will call her.
Dropped to just a fight. It was the last time we spoke, it was just a fight that you guys lowered it to.
At some point, there was an offer. Yeah, at some point, there was an offer, Mr. Kaplan, to a plea to fighting in the assault and battery.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Is that still on the table?
That is still on the table, yes.
Ms. Clanton, do you remember that plea agreement or plea offer?
I remember you guys asking me either I could pay the court cost of $300 or agree to being in a fight. And I agreed to being there, as I stated. I was there, but the fight didn't alter from me because I wasn't there to fight the young lady. I was just there with a friend. And she ended up spraying me with mace in my face or pepper spray, whichever one it was. And that's how the fight altered between the two of us, because I was just trying to talk in between the two of them.
That's the difference between a fighting charge and assault and battery charge. So for example, for me to accept a plea of guilty from you to assault and battery, you're going to have to tell me that you started it. You know, you threw the first punch. You threatened to beat her ass, and that's when she came after you. Somehow you started it. With a fighting charge, that's like a mutual combatants thing. You're in each other's face. Next thing we know, you two are rolling around on the ground. You're both fighting each other. That's fighting. Mr. Kaplan, would you agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor, and that's why I reduced it from the assault and battery down to the fighting.
And that's why the offer was made by Mr. Kaplan back last time we were here. If you're comfortable saying, yeah, I was involved with a fight with that lady that day, I can accept your plea to fighting. There was also an offer, I think, Mr. Kaplan, for a 6-month delayed sentence on that.
Yeah, she was supposed to appear today. We were waiting. That's why because she was supposed to appear with us. That's why we delayed it to today. And then they said,
and Mr. Kaplan has talked to her, and she's ready to go forward. If we want to have a trial, she's ready to go forward for that. So if you want a trial, we can do that. But I just want to make sure you understand that other offer is still on the table.
Right. I'll just agree to fighting, and if I have to pay court costs.
All right. All right. And you understand your rights. We've discussed those more than once, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll accept a plea from you to fighting. Excuse me. I'll dismiss the assault and battery charge. And just like we talked back in December, the court cost would be $300.
Okay.
Do you want a due date on that, Ms. Clanton? Or do you want me to give you a payment plan?
Can you give me a payment plan? But I wouldn't be able to start until like the second week in February.
February 19th?
Yes.
How much you want to pay a month?
I can possibly pay $100 a month.
Don't tell me possible. Tell me you know you can, or we'll make a lot smaller number.
Can we do?
Let's do 75, and you can always pay extra.
Okay, that's fine. That's
all right. Okay. Lastly, the address I've got for you is on Meadow. That's a good address for another 6 months.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You have any questions?
No, I don't.
You're all set.
So what's the actual? Oh, everything will be on the paperwork.
Total is $300. Right.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Paula, did you get a number from Ms. Parks in the chat?
She backed out before I was able to get a hold of her, and I haven't seen her check back in yet.
All right. I'm bringing in Conway, see if we talk to her.
She's connected.
Ms. Conway, are you connected?
Yes. Can you
Good
hear me?
morning. I can. I've got a number of files here. It looks like 3 of them from November 28. I've got drove while license not valid or improper license. I've got possession of narcotics paraphernalia, and I've got a speeding 16 to 20 miles per hour. Mr. Nolan, the plea agreement in the file says guilty to DWLS and possession of paraphernalia, but there was no DWLS, so I'm assuming it's guilty to drove while license not valid and paraphernalia?
Oh, correct. Sorry about that, Your Honor.
That's all right. So, Ms. Conway, the offer from the prosecutor from Belleville is that if you plead guilty to the misdemeanors, the speeding ticket civil infraction would be dismissed. Do you understand the offer, ma'am?
No, not really. So if I plead guilty to speeding or what? Driving
No,
without a
if you
license?
plead guilty to the misdemeanors, the possession of narcotics paraphernalia and the drove while license not valid or improper license, those are the 2 misdemeanor charges. If you plead guilty to those 2, the prosecutor has asked me to dismiss the speeding ticket 16 to 20 miles over.
Okay, yeah, I guess I really don't know how this works and how your laws are there. I don't know what that means.
All right, I'm going to mute you until we have a chance to put you in a breakout room with the court-appointed attorney.
Okay.
We have Susan Lane, who we both are assuming is Grover Lane. Do you want me to bring her in or bring them in?
One more time, you can try them.
Actually, we didn't try. They backed out and they just checked in again.
Try it. Mr. Nunley.
Yeah, could I have a breakout room with the prosecutor briefly?
Sure.
Thank you.
Paula, Mr. Nolan, Mr. Nunley. Good morning, counsel. What are you here for?
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Good.
I'm here for a Mr. Daka, Mark Daka.
DA?
D-A-K-A.
It's scheduled at 10 o'clock, Judge.
Are you expecting him to join us, counsel?
He should be on, Your Honor. I just hung up with him and gave him the Zoom number about 2 or 3 minutes ago.
He just popped in when you were asking him.
What time was that scheduled, Paula?
10 o'clock, Judge.
All right. Mr. Doc is connecting right now, counsel.
I see him, Judge.
Counsel, the offer that's been placed in the file by the Romulus prosecutor is pleaded disorderly, larceny dismissed, disorderly under 771.1 for 3 months.
I'm aware of that, Your Honor. Can I
Okay.
speak with Mr. Kaplan for a few minutes?
Sure.
Judge, I'm sorry. I can't remember what Miss Boyd was waiting on.
I think it was another one with no connection, but I'm bringing it back in. Ms. Boyd?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. Ms. Boyd, were you waiting to speak to an attorney?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Were you waiting to speak to the court-appointed attorney?
Well, I have a paid lawyer. I thought he was on.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Bassant. Yeah, have you talked to Mr. Basant?
He gave me my Zoom information. He said this one was just to set a date for the trial.
All right, we'll wait for Mr. Basant then.
Okay, I'm gonna try to text him and see and let him know I'm on.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Just brought in, bringing in Mata one more time, see if she answers.
iPhone, are you connected?
No, they're not.
Paula, could you pop me back in with Ms. Serpancic when you have a second?
Judge, we do have Attorney Basant who's checked in now.
Bring him in.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Basant.
Hey, good morning, Judge.
Your appearance for Ms. Boyd, please.
Attorney Kevin Basant, P71061, on behalf of Ms. Brianna Boyd, who's also present by Zoom video, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, what are we gonna do?
Judge, I believe there was a plea offer made by the people, but I've spoken to my client about that plea offer. At this time, we respectfully reject that offer and prepare to set this for a jury trial, Judge.
All right, and of course, you know, we're not even on the calendar to talk about him yet.
I understand.
All right, Ms. Boyd, bond is continued.
Okay.
Have a good day, folks.
Thank you.
Mr. Cox, are you connected? Mr. Cox.
Good morning, Judge Oakley.
Good morning, Mr. Cox. Got a file from October 10, 2020. The charge is threats. The prosecutor has made an offer. If you plead guilty to that charge, the prosecutor has asked me to take it under a delayed sentence for 12 months. What that means is if you stay out of trouble for 12 months, pay the court costs I assess, then at the end of 12 months, that would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we offered 6 months on this case. I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cox, 6 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So do you have enough information? First of all, are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
You have a different
I'm willing to accept the offer from the prosecutor, Your Honor.
You're willing to accept?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Tell me what happened on October 10, 2020. Were you in the city of Romulus?
Yes, Your Honor, I was.
And who were you dealing with and what were you doing that you're guilty of threats?
I was at the Walters bowling establishment there on that Friday night. I bowl on a men's bowling league there on Friday nights. At that time, I encountered one of the accusers, I guess you would refer to them as, Mr. Rutherford. I've known Mr. Rutherford for the better part of 25 years or so. He knows my family, etc. Over the past 3 to 4 years, Mr. Rutherford has made it a habit to refer to my mother as a bitch while seeing him. I've asked him on numerous occasions to stop. We've never had incident, never, just, hey, Ron, knock it off, whatever, stuff like that, nothing crazy. We've never had any sort of, incident like this ever. That particular night, unfortunately, during the day, I had a long day at work. I took an anxiety med that I don't normally take on Fridays, had a couple of drinks, and I reacted, and that's my fault. I have to control that. That's unacceptable. I can't do that.
What was your reaction though?
I started screaming across the bowling alley at him, approached him in a rather aggressive manner, I guess you would say, telling him I was tired of it and I wasn't going to put up with it anymore. And, it turned into a verbal altercation. It spun out of control really, really quickly. And that's my fault. I have to be in control of how I let other people affect me.
All right. And I appreciate that, but I still haven't heard the facts. I need to accept a plea to threats. So did you tell him you were going to whoop his ass? Did you tell him you were going to run him over with a truck? What did you tell him?
To the best of my recollection, Your Honor, and again, some of the night is a little bit hazy with the medicine mixing with the alcohol, so a lot of it's a little bit difficult to remember exact. I know I did make reference to, if you keep it up and I see you, I am going to do physical harm to you.
Okay.
That's a threat. It was along those lines. Absolutely.
Okay. I can accept your factual basis. And you're still on Worcester and Westland?
Yes, sir.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where are you working? How long have you been employed there?
I work for a AAA insurance company. I've been here for almost 8 years now.
Good. Do you have any criminal history?
I was convicted of DUI a couple years ago, sir.
All right. Nothing else?
Back when I was 19, I believe, as part of the HIDA program, I got in trouble for
that.
Yep, that was it.
All right. So this address in Westland, is that good for at least another 6 months?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. And can you stay out of trouble with Mr. Rutherford?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. I'll go along with the delayed sentence for 6 months. Stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. Court costs are assessed amount of $350. Can you pay that within 30 days?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. Jarbo.
Sir.
What do we got?
I think we have a resolution, Your Honor.
Tell me all about it.
We had put this over last time so that we could reach out to all the parties involved. We are making restitution today to the court of $150 if you'd allow us to, and the resolution would be a double parking if that's okay. I've been given the restitution, Your Honor. It's in my possession.
Your Honor, may I think is looking busy. The offer is for him to plead to double parking fine is $400. He will make restitution to Wyndham Gardens for the amount of $150 for what was allegedly stolen, and he is not to go back to Wyndham Gardens again.
We're in agreement, Your Honor.
All right, so Mr. Daka, you're going to plead responsible to double parking. I'll dismiss the misdemeanor. Fines and costs have been agreed at $400 plus $150 restitution. Did I cover it all?
You did.
Correct.
And you're going to stay out of Wyndham Gardens.
Okay.
Correct? You agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So the total would be $400 for us, $150 for them, $400 or $550. We need to set up a payment plan on the total, or we're gonna just do the total, council?
We're going to pay it all at one time, Your Honor.
All right.
And, we can pay the restitution directly to the court, Your Honor. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's
Thank
fine. Yep. All right. So give you till tomorrow, end of close, business. What do you want me to do?
If you can give us till Monday, I'd appreciate it, Your Honor, just in case he can't get a ride there.
No, that's fine. Oh, he's gonna do it face to face, Mr. Docky. You gotta be here before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So Monday, give you enough time?
Monday should be fine.
All right.
Sure, ask now. If you need till Tuesday,
Yeah,
tell
I don't mind giving you more time. I'll give you until next Friday.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
better.
All right. And that should do it. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Judge.
All
Good to
right,
see you.
thank
You
you.
too, Mr. Kaplan.
Judge,
See you later, Mr.
Royce,
Bo.
where you at?
Well, after speaking with the prosecutor, he offered to allow her to plead guilty as charged and offered a delayed sentence of 12 months. My client has indicated that she would like to avail herself of that plea. She would like to address the court before the court assesses fines and
Sure.
costs.
If I
Sure.
may.
Yeah, go ahead, counsel.
I'd also like to have some sort of no contact order in place just to make sure no incidents like this occur in the interim.
Okay. All right. Mr. Pancek, am I saying your name correctly, first of all? You're muted.
Zupanzik?
Zupanzik. All right. And you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Nunley?
I do.
And you understand the possible penalty for today's charge?
I do.
All right. And understanding all of that, you're going to plead guilty to this charge with the understanding that there will be a delayed sentence?
Correct.
All right. And that was for 12 months, gentlemen?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily today, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. I needed to speak with you about the court fines. I'm currently.
Hold off on that. Hold off on that. I'll work with you on the money, but let's wait till we get there. So first of all, tell me what happened on September 24, 2020 that makes you think you're guilty of the charge.
I restrained Ivy from hitting me by grabbing her.
All right. And the lady's name is Ivy?
Correct. Ivy Too Good.
Spelled Too Good.
Toogood.
Just how it should be. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Nunley, are you satisfied with the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Nolan, are you satisfied with the plea?
I am, Your Honor.
All right. I'm satisfied with the plea. All right. So I'm going to delay sentence, ma'am, for 12 months. During that time period, you stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. No contact with Ivy. Is there any reason you have to have any dealings with her at all?
No.
I mean, you don't work together. You don't live across the street from each other. None of that.
We share. My ex-husband has a daughter with her, and I have 2 daughters with my ex-husband, but there's no reason for me to have contact with her.
Okay. All right. So she might see your kids, for example, and you might see her kids, but the 2 moms don't have to have any dealings.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Now I'm willing to listen to anything you want me to know before I set the terms.
I'm on hospice. I was given 6 months. I have stage 4 liver disease and cirrhosis. I'm under the care of my mom now.
Right.
I have passed the 6 months. June 15th, I think it was the 6 months. So I don't have a job.
Okay.
I don't have a way to pay the court fines.
Okay.
And I can't go to jail. I can't afford to get sick.
I'm not putting you in jail. I'm not putting you in jail. You're blowing my mind right now because you look really healthy.
Yeah, well, I have the paperwork here to prove it.
No,
No,
ma'am. If you were the kind of jackass that would lie about having cancer, then somebody else is going to punish you.
No, I don't have cancer. I have stage 4 liver disease and cirrhosis. Yeah.
Same problem. It's a serious illness. If you're lying about that,
It's terminal,
you'll get your punishment down the road. I don't have to worry about that. But it just blows my mind that you're telling me you're so ill because you look pretty healthy. So that must make it even worse for you because when you deal with people, they think you're healthy, but you're not.
You have no idea.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, I'll say a prayer for you.
Thank you.
It's easy enough. 6 months or 12 months, stay out of trouble, your court costs are zero. You can cover that, can't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
No, sir.
All right. Ma'am, once again, good luck. I can't even imagine what you're going through, especially with the kids. How old are your
Thank you.
kids?
10 and 11.
Oh,
Two
tough,
girls.
tough. You got the girls in counseling?
They do go to counseling, yes.
Yeah, good, good. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You as well.
Do you want me to put Mr. Nunley in with Miss Conway?
Yeah, there she is. All right, Royce, Miss Conway, we're gonna put you in a breakout room. She's got a speeding ticket, 16 to 20 over, 2 misdemeanors, drove while license not valid, and narcotics paraphernalia possession. She's a foreign lady. She's from Minnesota. And the offer is if she pleads to the misdemeanors, the speeding ticket goes away. And she's just a little bit overwhelmed, I think. So if you talk to her, I think it'll be helpful.
Okay, gotcha.
Judge, can I bring in Samer Jadala and explain that his client's case was dismissed?
Yeah. Yep.
And Your Honor, I apologize. I'm gonna be leaving in about 4 minutes, and I'll be back around 10:30.
Yep, appreciate it.
His client was Darrell Banks, Judge.
Okay, thanks. I'm trying to bring Mr. Jones in too. Good morning, Samir.
Good morning, Judge Oakley. How are you?
Good. Mr. Banks' file got dismissed.
Okay.
It was a result of some really, pardon me?
I'm sorry, what happened with Mr. Banks?
Got dismissed. The prosecutor said he was just overwhelmed by the lawyering from the defense and he just couldn't proceed.
Wow, that's great. Even in my absence, that's great. That's I'm that good.
That's your reputation.
I also have I also have a Felicia Clanton. Has anybody dialed in on
Ms.
that
Clanton pled, Ms. Clanton pled 6 months to a fighting charge.
And never even mentioned having talked to MIDC.
That's great.
Okay.
The complaining witness was here, Mr. Didal, and so she did when she first got on here say she wanted to take the fighting charge.
Okay, so 6 months fighting under deferred?
Yes.
You know what? I do so well. It's amazing. Not even being present. I thank you guys.
Sometimes it makes you wonder if you should even get dressed
everyone.
for court in the morning.
All
right, see you, Samir.
See you.
Mr. Jones, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
Great. I've got 3 files from December 4. A speeding ticket, civil infraction, no proof of insurance, civil infraction, and a misdemeanor drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. The prosecutor on this file has made an offer. If you plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate, then all 3 of the original charges would be dismissed. Allowing an unlicensed driver to operate is punishable by up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. It is a misdemeanor, but it will not adversely affect your driving privileges. Drove while license suspended, if you plead guilty to that, that would result in 2 points on your record and probably another suspension from Secretary of State. Do you understand the offer, sir?
Yes.
Do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I will plead guilty.
You're going to take the offer from the prosecutor?
Yes.
Thank you. And Mr. Jones, did you drive a vehicle in Belleville on the 4th of December?
Yes.
And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to the added charge of allowing an unlicensed driver to operate and dismiss the 3 original charges. We're showing your address on Smith Road, is that right?
Yes.
Are you working?
Yes.
Where at?
Penske Logic.
Good. How long have you been with Penske?
It's been about 2 or 3 months.
All right. New job. Full time?
Yeah, new job. Full time. Yep.
Good. Good. All right. Can I have a phone number to put on your file?
313-590-4082.
Great. Anything you want me to consider before I set the terms of your sentence?
Nope. I'm all good.
All right, Mr. Jones, I've dismissed all three of the original charges. Court costs and fines total of $500 on the added charge. I can set you up with a due date, or I can set you up with monthly payments, whatever works best for you.
Monthly payments.
How much can you pay?
You said 500, right?
Total, yes, sir.
How about 100?
Great. When can you start?
When is the how about February? The beginning of February?
Pick a Friday,
Or
February 5, 12, 19, or 26.
let's do 19.
Sold. Now you're a local guy. You can actually do those payments face to face between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can use our Dropbox, or you can go online on our website and do it. But if you do it online, it's going to cost you extra money.
So like face to face is how's that?
You show up at the court on Wayne Road between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. and our security guys will take care of your payment.
Okay, I didn't know the building was open. Okay.
We're open to your money. We're just not open to you yet.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
Yep. Nope, I'm all good.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
You want me to bring in Mikhail Miller next?
I'm trying to find a file for Miller.
It's at 10 o'clock.
Go ahead.
Not connecting.
Try,
Here he comes.
Hello?
Mr. Miller, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mr. Miller, I've got a number of files here. Let's see what we got.
Yes, sir.
I've got a speeding ticket from January of 2019, or excuse me, a civil infraction from January of 19. No proof of insurance.
Yes, sir.
No, Paul, I don't know what I got. Part of the file says speeding, part of it says no proof of insurance, and the ROA says zero due. So
Yeah, the only thing I show on the docket is the drove unsuspended. I'm
yeah, I
gonna
got
look
all the
him
other
up.
stuff I got to deal with too.
Yeah, I'm gonna look him up right now.
All right. It's a speeding ticket that you owe $418 on.
Okay.
Then I've got a drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied from March of 2020.
Judge, it shows he has warrants. One on the DWLS, one on the speeding for 418, and it shows another DWLS.
While you're interrupting me, I'm out there with all those files in front of me, trying to go through them one at a time, and then you interrupt me to tell me exactly what I'm looking at.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I've got 3 misdemeanor files. I've got a drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied from November 24, 2020.
Yes, sir.
I've got a March 4, 2020 drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied. Looks like that one should be set for a court date for Van Buren. Yeah, we'll get you set up with a court date on that one.
Okay.
Paul, I need a Van Buren date. And then it looks like we've got a drove while license suspended, revoked, or denied from January 8, 2019. That's a Romulus file, so we might be able to deal with that one today. We got the Romulus prosecutor with us.
Yes, sir.
And then we've got the November 2020 drove while license suspended charge from Belleville, and the Belleville prosecutor has made no offer on that one. Do you understand that?
I don't.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Means you can plead guilty or you can set it for trial.
Oh, got you.
Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to do on the Belleville charge?
I want to pay
all my tickets off. So the Belleville charge, I plead guilty on.
Understand, if you plead guilty, that goes on your record, both your criminal record and your traffic record with Secretary of State. When it hits your traffic record, they're probably going to assess 2 points if they haven't already done so, and they may resuspend you. Do you understand all that?
I don't, but so what you're saying is I'll get 2 points probably if I don't have already, and they'll resuspend me for, is there a time limit?
They could resuspend you. So
Okay.
for example, on November 24, if you were in the middle of a 1-year suspension, when you pick this up, when we tell them that you pled guilty to it, then they might add to your 1-year suspension.
Okay.
They being Secretary of State.
Okay.
I just want to warn you, so if it happens, you're not, shocked by what happened.
Yes, sir.
Understanding all that, you want to go forward with a guilty plea on the charge?
And if I plead not guilty, that means I fight it and all of that.
If you plead not guilty, then we can set it for trial. You can tell me you want to hire an attorney and we'll give you another pretrial date, whatever.
No, there's nothing I can do because.
Yep. All right. So on November 24, 2020, did you drive a vehicle in Belleville while your license was suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
I will accept your plea. Ambassador Drive, a good address?
Yes.
3779. Go ahead.
I apologize, Your Honor. If he wants to deal with the Romulus case, 190172 for driving license suspended, we would offer double parking, $400. If he wants to take care of that today.
Great. We're almost there. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Miller, that's all right. Mr. Miller, your phone number 377-9472.
Yes.
All right. Are you working?
Yes.
Where at? How long?
So I work at my church. I play keyboard every Sunday.
Good for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I play every Sunday. And Saturday we have rehearsal. So I get paid there every week. And then I also do production via like internet and I do production and write songs for people for conversation as well.
Awesome. You paying your bills?
The quarantine. Yes, sir.
Good for you. All right. Anything else you want to tell me before I sentence you on the Belleville file?
I really want to get my license back, and I just want to get all this stuff cleared up so that I can drive. Have a daughter that honestly I haven't been able to get her to stay the night yet because I don't have a license. Because I don't want to, like, something happens and I need to take her to urgent care and I can't take her.
Right.
She pulled over, she's in the car, it's just all bad. So yeah, I want to get all this taken care of hopefully in 2021. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I apologize for the latency.
All right. All right. So on the Belleville file, your fines and costs are $300. We'll talk about payment in just a minute. On the Romulus file, pardon me?
I'm writing them down as you.
Okay. The Romulus file, the prosecutors offered a double parking. If you plead to double parking and agree to pay fines and costs of $400, he'll dismiss the drove while license suspended, which means you don't get 2 points, you don't get a resuspension, no license sanctions on that one at all.
Okay.
You want to take that deal?
400 on the
Romulus would be 400 on a double parking, so the drove while license suspended is dismissed.
Got you. Yes, I would like to accept that.
All right. And the Van Buren file, Paula, can we give them a date?
March 4th is her next open date. The time will be determined.
All right, Mr. Miller, March 4 is going to be your date on Van Buren.
Okay.
You'll get a notice that has the time on it. Understood?
Yes, sir. In the mail.
All right. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So here's where we're at. You owe $400 on the Romulus file from today, $300 on the Belleville file from today, and then $418 on that speeding ticket.
Okay.
All right. So that's $1,118.
Yes, sir. And I have all of this money saved up in another account. So I can actually pay that as soon as we get off of here. And I pay that online, correct? Or do I?
You can pay it online, but if you pay it online, there will be some additional fees because we use a third-party vendor.
Okay.
So if you want me to, I'll just give you some time to get up here and pay it in person. If you bring us in cash or money order, then it won't cost you anything extra.
Oh, awesome. And that's at the 34th District Court.
On Wayne Road.
Oh, okay.
So tell me how much time you need.
I have to find a ride. So.
If I give you next Friday, that give you plenty of time to get here
Oh,
between 9
absolutely.
a.m.
I thought you meant today. Like.
No.
Okay.
9 a.m. and 2 p.m. And then we can do a face-to-face as long as you're here between 9 and 2.
Okay, yes, you said next Friday, absolutely.
All right. So that'll clear up everything but the Van Buren file. And actually, the Van Buren file. Yeah, all right. We've got a $200 bond on one file, so you can deduct 200 from that total I gave you and add 45. The 45, the extra 45 you're going to pay will get your license clear from the Van Buren while you're waiting to come deal with that file.
And that's the 418 one, correct?
That's
for speeding.
418. No. 418 is the speeding ticket. That's money you owe.
Gotcha.
The drove while license suspended Van Buren charge that we gave you the court date March 4, you're suspended on that one. So if you pay an extra $45 to us, we'll issue the clearance so you can get your license back from Secretary of State.
Okay.
All right. So your total is going to be $863.
Okay. Total 863. Okay.
All right, I think we got it all.
Okay, yes, sir. Just so I'm 100% clear, the total is 863, 34th District Court is on Wayne Road, paid by next Friday, which I'll have that to you by tomorrow. And then Van Buren is the March 4th date for the court. And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Good luck to
you. Yeah, I got all that. But so I have to pay these separately though.
No, just bring us a chunk of cash. We'll take care of it. Yeah.
Oh, so I can bring you the 863.
Absolutely. Yeah, our clerks will break it all down.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, no, you're all right.
Great.
All
All
right.
right.
Bring us one money order, one pile of cash, however you can do it.
Okay. All right.
Good
And
luck.
my ID and all of that.
Yep.
Is there any other things I need to bring?
Just your ID so you can hand them your payment with the ID and the security guys can walk it up to the cashiers.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Good luck with that license. Paula, let's see if we can figure out who, what happened to Nora Brooks? She was there and then she's gone.
She just dropped off.
Let's try to bring Canes in.
Judge, just so you know, Sherry Motto did call in and talk to Andy because she kept getting kicked off. So she is aware on that she needs to connect her audio now.
All right. Well, I don't have a file for her. Those files went out.
And Nora's back in.
And if I could get a breakout room with Mr. Nolan about Samantha Conway whenever the court has an opportunity.
Yep, Paula can do that. Ms. Caines, are you connected?
I'm sorry, did somebody read something?
Yeah, Royce wants a breakout with
Judge Green is asking me to jump on her Zoom
ahead.
thing. I have
Go
some
ahead.
coming. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Ms. Brooks, good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
I can, not very well, but I can hear you. I've got a file from December 20, 2020. The charge of malicious destruction of private property. possible penalties up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
The prosecutor has offered a deal that if you plead guilty to the added charge of disorderly person, that would be taken under a 6-month delayed sentence and the malicious destruction charge would be dismissed. Delayed sentence means that you would have a chance to keep the disorderly person from going on your record as part of your permanent criminal conviction. So for 6 month period, if you stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges, pay the court costs I assess, then that would be successful. And at the end of 6 months, the disorderly person charge would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record.
Okay.
You understand the offer, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you prepared to go forward today without an attorney?
Yes.
Do you have a decision?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Plead guilty.
You're going to take the prosecutor's offer?
Yes.
Ma'am, on December 20, 2020, tell me what happened that makes you think you're guilty.
We had a situation. Melvin Lee came to our home. He threw a grill at our windshield. Then he chased me with a car, and in the process of him chasing me with the car and, finally, understanding what just happened out of anger, yes, I did go punch his windshield at the corner of my street, on which that I did go do, but it was only because, yeah.
Okay. That's a factual basis. I can accept your plea. Your address on Biddle, apartment 687, still good?
Yes.
Your phone number, please?
313-740-3525.
$3525?
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, I will accept your plea. I will delay sentence for 6 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble. If you move from the apartment at 687 in the next 6 months, let us know where to find you. Your court costs are assessed in the amount of $300. I can give you a due date or I can set you up with payments.
Okay. Set it with payments.
How much can you pay every month?
I could pay $50 a month.
And starting when?
I could start today.
All right. Let me give you some more. Are you going to do it in person?
No, I was going to pay online.
All right. If you pay it online, it's probably going to cost you a $50 payment. It's probably going to cost you an extra $6 or $7. So I can give you some extra time. You can drop it off at our Dropbox 24/7, or you can actually do a face-to-face transaction between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. at the court.
I'll do that then. I'll come up there. I didn't know if it was open.
All right. So if I give you till tomorrow, that's enough time?
Yes.
All right. Any questions?
No questions.
You're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Keynes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Good morning. I can.
Good morning.
I've got a file with your name on it from November 4, 2020. The charge is malicious use of a commercial carrier, carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
I do have a question. I'd like to speak with defense counsel if possible.
Okay, I'll put you in a breakout room with an attorney as soon as I can. So in the meantime, just hang out
Thank
where
you.
you're at. Hey, Josh. Hey, Jim, I never got anybody in my waiting room that claimed to be from Delilah. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, there you go.
Thank you. Sorry.
I never had anybody in the waiting room that claimed to be from Delilah Investments. So I think they stood you up.
Yeah. There was, do you have the history on this? Or does it matter?
I don't have it. B, I don't have time for it. And B, it probably doesn't matter because I'm going to just turn it over to Josh to take the next step.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep. Thanks, Jim. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for hanging out with us, even though it didn't accomplish much.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah. I'll take that for what it's worth.
No, I'm serious.
Take care. All right, Mr. Nunley, what do you got working? Miss Moto, are you there?
Hello.
Sherry Mato?
She's still not connected.
Still not connected. I'm done. I mean, that's
all right.
Another 15 seconds out of my life I don't get back. Mr. Nunley, where you at?
If I could speak with Mr. Nolan in the breakout room.
Paula, can we put Nunley and Nolan in a breakout room? It sounds like a band.
Be a great band.
Judge, before I do that, I did get a chat from Mr. Kaplan. He says he's waiting on another court for a brief hearing. They're running late.
No problem. Thank you. Demiqua Martin. Ms. Martin, you got your connection on?
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
Good morning, Ms. Martin.
Good morning.
Ms. Martin, I've got a file here, disorderly person misdemeanor from December 26. Carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. The prosecutor's offer on the file is if you plead guilty, the prosecutor's offering a delayed sentence that gives you a chance to keep this from going on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. What it means is for the 12-month period, you'd have to pay some court costs, you'd have to stay out of trouble with no new criminal charges, and you could not return to the Sunoco station there at 5807 South Wayne Road.
Okay.
You understand the offer, ma'am?
I do.
And do you have enough information to make a decision on that offer?
I guess and if I plead not guilty, what does that do?
If you plead not guilty, we're going to talk about a trial date.
Okay, just go. I don't want to have to pay no money, but go ahead. I'll do guilty.
All right. And December 26, 2020, what happened at that location in Romulus that makes you think you're guilty of the charge?
The gas station, it's hard to explain. It's been several occasions where I've went there and they're stealing people's money. I went and took a couple scratch offs in and I tried to get my money back. The man told me that the scratch off was already cashed in. You don't have, and I was trying to explain to the police officers, when you cash in your tickets, they don't give you the losing ticket back. The winning ticket. They tear it up and they give you the money. But he gave me my ticket back and told me it's already been cashed in, which it hadn't been cashed in. And then my daughter, which is 12, we went to the gas station. She bought some snacks. Her snacks came up to $9.26. She had a $20 bill. He gave her $1.32, something like that. And so I put the receipt on the counter and I was like, you owe my daughter $8 more and like 50 something cents. And he like, that's not my receipt. We don't give receipts. I don't owe your daughter anything. And we hadn't even left the store. I went outside. When my daughter showed me the change he gave her, I went back in. And he tried to tell me that he gave her the right amount of change and it wasn't. And he tried to tell me he don't give receipts. But I had the receipt and it had everything that my daughter had purchased on it. And my temper I just got upset because I keep having these issues, and I actually have stopped going to the Sunoco.
Good. All right. I can accept your plea. Your
Okay.
address on Vinewood, a good one?
Yes, sir.
Can I have a phone number?
Area code 248-662-8058.
8058?
Yes, sir.
All right. Anything else you want me to consider, ma'am, before I set the terms?
I just say I've never been in no trouble. I really don't want to have to pay any money. I'm struggling as is, but I don't want to go to jail either. But I just don't think it's fair that they continue to do this to people without any consequences on their end.
You know what I would do if I was you? I'd find Sunoco headquarters website.
Okay.
And I would send, because think about it, that kind of behavior is a reflection on Sunoco corporate.
Mm-hmm.
I'd send a long, well-worded, detailed email to Sunoco corporate.
Okay.
If even if it doesn't change a damn thing, you're gonna feel better.
Okay. Okay. I will,
right.
because it's not right.
Yep.
But I know I wasn't right going up there, but.
Right. Well, going up there was okay. Losing your temper with them, that's where you went wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you can avoid that for another 12 months, stay out of trouble?
I can avoid, I don't be in trouble, so I definitely can avoid that.
All right. All right. I'm not going to assess any court costs for you, Ms. Martin. Consider community service. I want you to send that email.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. Mr. Nunley, are you ready on anything?
If I could get back in a breakout room with Ms. Conway, I'll be ready in 2 minutes.
Paula? Ms. Keynes, are you waiting to speak to Mr. Nunley as well?
I'm not sure who I'm waiting to speak with.
Court-appointed attorney, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mr. Nunley. We're working him hard today.
All right, no problem.
Mr. Miles, are you connected? Matthew Miles?
He's connected. I just flashed him. Here he comes.
Hello.
Mr. Miles?
Yep.
I've got 2 files with your name on them from December 21-20. Assault,
Yep.
battery, and breaking and entering illegal entry without owner's permission. Each one of these is up to 93 days in jail. Each one up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that?
Yep.
Are you prepared to go forward today without an attorney?
I tried. I didn't have the notice, or I would have called and got one, but I don't at this moment. I guess I will.
Okay, you confused me. You want to talk to an attorney, or you want to hear what the prosecutor's got to say?
Can I do that right now? Do you guys have one on? Because I tried calling. I didn't have the phone number to call to get one. I tried calling the courthouse and I didn't get through.
Yeah, we get about 80 voicemails a day. So
yeah, I figured that too.
I'm still a little bit confused though, because I haven't got an answer yet. Do you want to hear what the prosecutor's got to say, or do you want to talk to an attorney first?
Can I talk to attorney first? If that's okay.
It'll be a while. You're second, third in line, but we'll get you hooked up.
Okay, thank you.
John, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sean?
Hello. I'm sorry. Good morning.
Good morning. What's your full name, please?
Shantae LaShawn Jones.
And Miss Jones, when were you scheduled?
For the 121 at 10:50.
10:50?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We'll relabel you so we know who you are. and we'll put you in the waiting room.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And Steven's phone, are you there?
Yeah.
You here.
What's your name?
Stephen Hall.
Hall, what time are you scheduled, Mr. Hall?
9 o'clock.
A little bit late, aren't you, brother?
Yeah, I was at my daughter had a doctor's appointment.
All right. You gonna live?
Hmm?
You gonna live? What'd the doctor tell you?
No, our daughter
Our daughter, our daughter had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, how's your daughter?
She good.
She good.
Good. All right. All right, Mr. Hall, I've got a file for November 15, 2020. The charge is assault and battery. Possible penalty up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Are you prepared today to go forward without an attorney?
Yes.
All right. The prosecutor's made an offer on this file. If you plead guilty to the charge of assault and battery, the prosecutor's offering a delayed sentence. That means for 12 months, you have no contact with the party that you had the problem with on the 15th. You have no no further criminal problems, no new charges or anything like that. You pay some court costs as I assess them. Then at the end of 12 months, it would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. You understand the offer made by the prosecutor?
Yeah.
Do you have enough information to make a decision, sir?
No.
What do you need to know?
He said, do you have enough information?
Yeah, I have enough information.
You do have enough. All right, what do you want to do? You want to take the prosecutor's offer?
Yeah.
November 15, 2020, were you in the city of Romulus?
Yes.
And what happened at that time that makes you think you're guilty of assault and battery?
I was at home with my daughter.
I'm sorry, you were what?
I was at home with my daughter.
Okay, is that home in Romulus?
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened that makes you think you're guilty of assault?
I don't know, but when the police came around here, they asked what happened.
All right, stop. You just told me you want to plead guilty to assault and battery. That means I need you to tell me what you did wrong that makes you guilty of assault and battery. Not what the police said happened, not what somebody else did, what you did that makes you guilty.
I don't want to plead guilty.
Okay, so you do not want to take the offer from the prosecutor?
No.
All right, so does that mean you want to set it for trial?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got a right to a bench trial or a jury trial. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Bench.
All right, we can do a bench trial by Zoom or we can do a live bench trial. What one you want?
Zoom.
All right. March 4, 11 a.m. We're going to schedule your trial.
Okay.
And I've got an address on Concord Street. Is that a good address or not?
No.
Give me the new one.
Give him a new one. 393.
393 27 Pablo Drive.
Pablo Drive?
Yeah.
P-A-B-L-O?
Yep.
Pueblo.
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 Yeah, Pueblo.
All right, is that in Romulus?
Yeah.
You got a phone number?
Yeah.
Could I have it?
Yeah. 734 624 5193.
Thank you. Any questions?
Nope.
Good day.
I'm the other person with that assault and battery charge.
What's your name?
Amon Hunter.
Doing the same thing?
Yeah.
You were also scheduled at 9, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right, same court date.
Okay.
New
thank
phone
you.
number, or you got a phone number for you too?
Yes.
Go ahead.
734-301-6299.
you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Matthew Miles, did you connect?
He's waiting to speak with Royce, Judge.
Oh, that's right. Shante Jones.
Here we go.
All right, Miss Jones, I've got a file from December 24, 2020. The charge was assault and battery. Possible penalty up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Are you prepared to go forward today without benefit of an attorney?
Yeah, I didn't know I could even get one. I did put in the text message on the Zoom email thing, but I haven't gotten any type of response, but I'm willing to go forward.
All right. The prosecutor has made an offer. If you plead guilty to fighting, the assault and battery charge would be dismissed. Fighting is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that?
I do, but I'm not guilty of even fighting.
Okay. You want to set it for trial? What do you want to do?
I guess so, because I'm not paying anything for something I didn't take any partake in. I didn't partake in.
I can set it for trial.
Okay.
You have a right to a bench trial or a jury trial. Do you understand the difference?
No, I don't.
With a
I
bench
don't know
trial?
what a jury charge is, not a bench trial.
Pardon me?
I know what a jury trial is. I don't know what a bench trial is.
Let me explain. With a jury trial, the judge would make any decisions about the law. So for example, does law A apply or does law B apply? That's a legal decision. The judge makes that. The question, did somebody throw a punch or not throw a punch? That's a factual question. So with a jury trial, the jury makes the factual decisions, the judge makes the legal one. With a bench trial, the judge makes all the decisions.
Okay.
The other thing I can tell you is just because of the fact that there are a lot more people involved in the jury trial, time-wise, the jury trial takes longer. So where I might be able to have a bench trial on a simple case in maybe an hour or two, that might take all day with a jury because there's more people involved and the process is more involved. The other thing I can tell you about the difference between the two trials is currently, because of COVID, we're not even scheduling, we're not even talking about scheduling jury trials, but we're taking care of some bench trials. So I can get a bench trial out of the way because of COVID. I can get a bench trial on the calendar and get it done quicker than I can a jury trial right now. Do you understand those differences?
I do. Can
What do you
you
wanna
tell?
do?
I guess the bench trial will be okay.
You want to do it by Zoom or you want to do it in person?
I mean, there's really nobody to bring with me to prove anything, so it can be by Zoom.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I apologize
Go ahead.
for the date for the bench trial. The victim in this case was 6 months pregnant at the time this happened, to December 24th. So there may be some issues of having her appear, the victim, depending on the timing
We'll
of the
schedule
case.
it for the March 4th. If you find out that's a problem, let us know as soon as possible and we can reschedule with Ms. Jones.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Paula, can you answer that phone? All right, Ms. Jones, you got that? We'll send you a notice for March 4, 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye. 11 a.m.
Royce, are you ready on anything or can we put you in a breakout with another person?
We're ready on Conway, and then.
Yeah, let's do Conway and then we'll put you in with Miss Haynes.
Okey doke.
All right, Miss Conway, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Mr. Nunley.
Royce Nunley appearing on behalf of defendant. After speaking with the prosecutor, he has so generously offered to dismiss the speeding ticket if she pled guilty to the remaining two charges, which were driving while license not valid and possession of narcotic paraphernalia. He's also offered to allow her to have a delayed sentence on the possession of narcotic paraphernalia charge for 6 months.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Ms. Conway, drive without valid license or improper license is a misdemeanor. It's up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, understanding everything that I've just heard, how do you want to plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Ma'am, did you drive a vehicle in the city of Belleville on November 28, 2020 while your license was improper or not valid?
Yes.
I'll accept your plea to that charge. I'll also dismiss the speeding ticket. And as to possession of narcotics paraphernalia, on that date and time in Belleville, did you possess something that you should not have had?
Yes.
What did you have?
It was paraphernalia. It was a pipe.
And that was a pipe that was not for smoking tobacco like your grandfather had.
Yes.
All right. Mr. Nunley, you satisfied?
Satisfied.
Did we discuss a delayed sentence period of time?
6 months.
Thank you. All right. That would be under 7411 or 771?
7411.
Thank you. All right, and I've got an address for Miss Conway on 210th Street East. That good address, ma'am?
Yes.
Phone number, please?
651.
651?
Yes.
Thank you.
651-404-8929.
Thank you. And Mr. Nunley, anything I should consider before I set the terms for the lady?
Leave it to the discretion of the court.
All right. Ms. Conway, anything else you want me to consider before I sentence?
No, just that I am pleading guilty that this charge would be dropped after 6 months if I don't get in trouble. And yeah, just that's about it.
Okay. All right. So on each one of these misdemeanors, I'm going to assess a total of $300 for, well, that was really poorly worded. On each file, I'm going to assess court costs and fines of $300, so a total of $600. I can give you a due date or I can set you up with a payment plan. Your call.
Probably a payment plan.
Tell me how much you can pay each month and when can you start?
Probably the middle of February, if that would work.
All right. Can you pay 100 a month or more?
No.
How much can you pay?
Maybe I can do like 50. I can try to see if
Are you sure you can do 50? Because then you can always make extra if you want to, but can you commit to 50?
Yes.
Okay, so $50 a month or more starting on February 19th. That work?
And how do I do that?
You can mail us a check. You can mail us a check or money order. You can pay it online. If you pay it online, it's going to cost you some extra vendor fees. You can do that at the 34th District Court website.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Royce, we're going to put you in a breakout room with Miss Keynes. Miss Keynes is scheduled with November 4, 2020, malicious use of a commercial carrier. The offer is a 6-month under 771.1 with no further contact.
And you have the police report, Mr. Nunley.
Paul, if you'd put them in a breakout. Thank you. Paul, if you want to, you can try the other two, see if anybody's got connected. You can take the whole basket off. Actually, you know what? Leave the basket. I'll take the basket out with mine. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Neither one are connecting.
Kick them out.
Josh, I'll get that to you this afternoon, okay?
Yeah, no rush, Paula, just whenever you can.
Okay.
This week.
I'll
Hey,
get
I got
it to you.
a question for you two attorney types. Sorry, Paula, did I cut you off? Have either one of you ever run across I can't find anything about Michigan's law other than the fact that you can't put anything in a right of way. But if either one of you ever run across any kind of a local ordinance about those roadside memorials, you know, somebody dies, they put up the wreaths and the crosses and all that kind of stuff. Have either one of you ever seen any kind of local ordinance or anything?
No.
Yeah, I can't find anything online.
What's the question? Is it allowed?
Well, the problem is I got a buddy of mine that somebody died in front of his house over in the summertime, and the friends, family, whatever, every once in a while this memorial roadside thing will pop up, and like it happened this weekend while he was out of town. It popped up on Friday. It was gone before he got home Sunday, and then he heard about it from his wife. She said, "Hey, the memorial, you know, they put another memorial up." So when he gets home, he starts checking social media. They're threatening him again because they think he took it down. So he was just hoping he could find something to take it to his local city and say, "Hey, you guys need to adopt an ordinance like this."
What city?
Sumter.
Huh.
Yeah, it's been a major problem out there. It's actually tragic because it was a young guy that got killed on a motorcycle. I think he was like 22 years old. But they're blaming the homeowners because the deer bounced off his fence and went into the road, and the kid hit it with the motorcycle and killed him. And just a bad deal all the way around.
I defer to Rob Young on that one.
Hey, Paula, you out there? Did we already dealt with Jacon Jones, didn't we?
Yes,
I thought
we
so.
did. Do
So
you wanna
Josh,
know-
on Diala Investments,
Yeah.
I don't know how you want to handle it.
Yeah, I'll talk to the building department about it after
Yeah.
this.
Did you want to know what happened on Jones, Judge, or no?
No, I'm just checking them
Okay.
off my list. I thought I recognized the name as one we dealt with.
Yeah, we did.
Lots of no-shows today. Shane, you got any more scheduled? We keeping you around for no good reason.
I mean, there's several. I feel like most of your no-shows were mine. Although,
All right.
maybe not.
If you know, give me the time the last one of your files was scheduled.
I believe my last scheduled file was for 10/10.
Then you can take off. And just for future reference.
Yep.
Because I usually am chasing my tail too much to keep too much track on that. But if you let me know, for example, Judge, my last one's at 9:30 and it's already been a half an hour, I'm probably going to cut you loose.
Okay, I understand that. All right, I'll see you gentlemen later. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, be safe. Paula, did we do anything with a Jacoby Williams?
I don't believe we did. Hang on just a second. No.
Because I don't have the file anymore.
What time was that?
Scheduled at 10:20.
Okay, hang on. No, I don't show that we did anything with that.
How about a Tiffany Causey?
No, we
I
didn't.
don't remember that one, and I don't have that file either.
No, we didn't. Let me look in the pile the guys gave me.
The last contact that I have had with hello, can you hear me?
Who is
Can
this?
you hear me?
I don't know where that's coming from.
Judge, they're not in the stack that the guys gave me. They may have gone out for warrant.
No, I didn't send anything out for warrant yet. That's what I'm working on now. I've got two files or two names on the docket that I don't have the files and I don't think I ever had them. Williams and Causey. 10:20 and 10:30.
You want me to check out front?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
And then Parks is the one that she was in for a second and then gone again, right?
She was the one that sent me the chat that she didn't have volume on her telephone or on her
Right.
cell phone. And then she pulled out right as she sent that chat, and she's never reconnected with us.
Yep.
Judge,
Yep.
I think I solved Colby Williams. He's
Mhm.
got one scheduled at 10:10 and one at 10:20. They may be together.
Yeah, the cases are together.
They've scheduled them at two different times.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. Yep.
Paula, can you hear me?
I can.
Something's going on with her audio. We were talking for a while, then it went out, and then it came back in, and then it's just been out for like a couple minutes now, and I don't know what's happening with her connection. So I clicked back over here. I guess we'll wait for her to show up and see if it works over here.
Well, I can close out the room right now so she comes back in and see if we can get her. Okay, hang on.
We could just do it the old fashioned way with a phone call too.
Yeah.
She'll be out of the room in about 3 seconds.
I found Causey.
Okay.
Bench warrant.
Miss Keynes? Miss Keynes? Miss Keynes, can you hear me? I'm going to send her a chat.
Yeah, hold off on her. Put Josh in with Mr. Miles. Royce. Royce, Mr. Miles is charged with breaking and entering illegal entry and assault and battery. Josh's offer is he pleads to the assault and battery under a 12-month delayed. The B&E would be dismissed.
Okay.
And then we'll try to get a phone number from Miss Keynes so you can communicate with her that way. Miss Keynes, can you hear me? We just lost her.
Well, yeah, her audio isn't.
Yeah, what? Did you put her back in the waiting room?
Well, she's right.
Oh, she's back
She's
now.
in there.
Miss Keynes, you there?
Her audio is out. So I'm going to send her a chat, maybe because she read it once before.
See if she'll give you the phone number on the chat.
Minutes, okay? 20. 20.
Are you finished in the breakout room with Mr. Miles?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'll bring him out. Judge, she did give me her telephone number.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't
I
touch,
took
don't
it off
touch
my
anything.
headset. I
Don't
took my
touch
headset
anything.
off. Right. I just used the speaker on the computer.
All right,
Yep.
Mr. Miles, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Mr. Nunley?
Your Royce on behalf of the defendant. After speaking with the defendant, he would like to take advantage of the offer put forth by the prosecutor to plead guilty to the assault and battery with a 12-month delayed sentence in exchange for dismissal of the rape.
Thank you. Mr. Miles, you understand the possible penalty for assault and battery?
Yes, I heard you do a couple cases, 500 and minimum, 90 days in jail or something like that.
Up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Nunley?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to the charge of assault and battery today?
Yes.
Tell me what happened in Romulus on 12/21/2020 that makes you think you're guilty.
It was an old roommate. I used to live there at the address, and he said some stuff, and I just wanted to, I just wanted an apology, and it kind of got out of hand and stuff like that.
So did you put your hands on him without his permission?
I didn't put my hands on him until after he was on top of me. That was it. He grabbed me from behind, and I was walking away to go get in my vehicle to leave.
All right, so you put your hands on him only in defense?
Yes.
Got a problem with that, Mr. Nunley?
Yep, I agree. You're gonna put me back in the breakout room with him?
Quickly.
But yeah, I used to live there and used to be really close with him.
Ms. Keynes, could you give me your phone number in case we lose your audio again?
Yes, absolutely. It is 734-752-9662.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just hang out. We'll get you back with Mr. Nunley.
Thank you.
Ms. Keynes, it looks like you're signed in twice.
What? Well, I did have an issue when I
tried to come in.
that it was in another screen. I was waiting to be added and waited, and then I minimized it and I said, everyone was looking at me. It was behind the,
I'm just going to leave it alone because we got you up and got it going. I'm not going to delete the other one until we're done.
Thank you. Thank you. Is this Paula?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank you, Paula.
You're welcome.
I had my Bluetooth on and it's pretty poor quality. My good one broke, but I'm at work, so.
Okay, I
was trying to be discreet.
Okay, we're just going to leave it as is until Mr. Nunley's ready for you.
Right, don't rock the boat. Oh.
Do we know, do we still have Josh? Is he with us?
Yeah.
Josh, the police report says that report and witness statement completed by the victim and witness. It's not attached to the police report.
All I have is the police report. So, I mean, if you want to adjourn for discovery, the offer's going to be on the table.
Could we do that? Could we adjourn it for maybe like a final pretrial? You see if the victim wants to appear, and in the meantime, if you could get me those witness reports. Is that
Yeah, if
possible?
you want to just file, you can sign my name to a discovery request. Just get it to the police and give my permission.
Okay, thank you.
And
You
then
want me to bring
they'll
your
give you whatever
client?
they can.
Do you want me to bring your client back in?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, he's in now.
Yep,
All right,
sorry.
All right, back on the record with the people versus Matthew Miles.
Roy Stanley on behalf of defendant.
All right, so what we're going to do is we'll adjourn it till March, excuse me, till March 4, final pretrial community, complaining witness must appear. And I understand there's going to be a discovery order in the meantime.
Sure, Honor.
Judge, I'm sorry, February 4th is our next date for Romulus.
Isn't that what February 4th?
Yes, sir.
Then why did I get out March 4th for all these trials?
You just did it 3 times. The rest of them are all February 4th. I thought maybe you were setting them out because we had too many.
All right, so February 4, the complainant must appear. Anything else?
Nope, February 4th. Got it.
Mr. Miles, any questions?
Nope, that'll be it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Nunley, we do have a phone number for Ms. Keynes, so we can give you the phone number, or we can put you in the breakout, or we can do both.
How about both? What's the phone number?
734-752-9662.
Okay.
Paula, breakout.
Excuse me.
Right.
Yep.
I thought you were just putting some of the bench trials over because we already had 2.
Do we have any on February?
Yeah, you scheduled a few in February.
All right. Correct.
Mr. Miles, you're finished. You can check out.
Okay. Good, thank you. That's what I was waiting on. Thank you. Have a good one. Sorry.
Thank you. No, that's fine. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yep, same to you.
I'm going to shut this down when we're done because we don't have that time.
Yep.
have a question on that one for Jeff that I sent that YouTube jury trial waiver
Right.
on. Do you want me just to go ahead and set it for the bench trial or wait for Jeff to get back with
No, just schedule for bench trial.
me? Okay.
Yeah.
We're ready on this one, Judge.
All right. Let's got to get her back in. All right. Your appearance for Ms. Keynes.
Royce Snelling on behalf of the defendant. At this time, we're going to need an adjournment for this. The discovery that was sent over is just the report, and allegedly there's some text messages that are the basis for the charges, which we need an opportunity to get the text messages and what it is that they're alleging.
All right. Ms. Keynes, we'll adjourn this till February 4. We'll send you a notice. It'll have the time on it.
Okay.
And my apologies, Mr. Nunley, you have my permission to sign my name to a discovery order.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Stay safe.
See you guys later.
Boy, it isn't in my office. I get that wind tunnel effect in here.